by Montague, and a great way to they honor the responders and the veterans that they have here.
Definitely. I totally agree with you, Greg. Kudos to Montague Athletic Director Jay Mulder and his staff and the folks here at Montague. They do it right, and they have done a beautiful ceremony here.
Yeah, they've done it for a long time. That's what Jay's told me, and they have a very active military veteran group here in town that organizes everything for them. So it's very good, and all he says is, hey, we just have to show up. They have everything organized, and they do a great job, and it's very well done. And you could tell they've done it for many years because, they have the script down and the timing down and everything like that. So a great job for that, and now let's play some football.
Exactly, and the Orioles just went through a line right there, and they were shaking hands. Every single Oriole, the coaches, the cheerleaders, Montague players, they all shook hands with veterans down there on the track. You're right, now it's time for Week 5 of the MHSAA season. The Orioles come into the game 4-0. Montague is 1-3, and we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And as I mentioned, Greg, Montague 1-3 on the year. They started the year off with a tough loss to Ada Forest Hills Eastern 26-14 before losing in their conference openers of Muskegon Oak Ridge 15-7. They then defeated Muskegon Orchard View 54-20 in Week 3 before losing a heartbreaker last week to their arch rival in the battle for the bell. They lost to the Whitehall Vikings 13-6. Our Ludington Orioles, on the other hand, 4-0. They won Week 1 at Coopersville 40-13. Week 2 at Mason County Central. They won the Lumberman's Trophy back 54-13. Week 3 conference opener at Oriole Field. They shut out Fremont 49-0. And last week they downed Muskegon Oak Ridge 52-0 at Oriole Field. They're 2-0 in the conference. They've scored 195 points on the year, only given up 26 points, back-to-back shutouts. They're the first Oriole team to start the year out 4-0 since the 1989 team, which went 9-0.
Yeah, they're playing very well right now. They're both offensively. We're tough to stop because we have a lot of good, very athletes, as people know. And defensively, we're playing good, solid defense, and we're tackling real well. And tonight, that's going to be another key because they run a spread offense. At the quarterback, talking to Coach Dinas, is their number one rusher, and he's a pretty good athlete. So they run a few trick plays, a lot of midline option, and it'll be tough. Our defensive line has played well this year, and they got to continue, and we got to tackle. Yeah. And in these games, you have to tackle, and if we do that, I think we'll be very competitive.
Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel, and here's that interview. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Charlie Gunsel, your team comes into tonight's game against the Montague Wildcats with an unblemished 4-0 mark. They're 2-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. They're averaging 48.75 points a game, and your defense has only given up 26 points this season. You get a Montague team that's 1-3 on the year. They are 1-2 in the West Michigan Conference, but their record is a little deceiving, isn't it? They played some tough football.
Yeah, especially with the Ada Forest Hills Eastern School. They played them tough, losing 26-14. And then they only lose by, 8 to Oak Ridge. And then last week losing 7 to Whitehall. So that record really means nothing. They're getting better at what they're doing. Everything they're doing offensively is new with their new head coach. Defensively, there are traits from what they have done in the past. They did retain some of their defensive staff, but this is going to be a very difficult ball game for us on the road. And Montague's obviously hungry to get back in that win column. And so we just stressed all week doing what we do, get better at what we do, and also stressed being able to handle what Montague's going to do because it's completely different than what we've seen.
Their new coach, Phil Copps, I believe, Phil Copps, he comes over from Hamilton. What do you know about Coach Copps?
Well, not a lot. We did watch some Hamilton film to kind of try to get a feel for him a little bit, but everything I've heard about him personally and as a coach is that he's going to do a wonderful job at Montague. Montague is a great place to coach. And so, my understanding is he left Hamilton because he wanted to leave Hamilton. He left under his own regard. So going into Montague, it's a place that loves football. It's a place that's going to support the football program. So I would expect great things from him. And like I said, talking to other coaches that know Phil better, they just say he's a real worker.
You had Muskegon Oak Ridge last week, 52-0, and you just never see a Muskegon Oak Ridge team that is totally owned. I guess that's the only word that's coming to mind right now. Totally just your team just took them apart last week, and you never see that happen. Montague, on the other hand, played their arch rival Whitehall last week, played them tough in the battle for the bell. They lost 13-6, but you look at it, Muskegon, Oak Ridge, Montague, back-to-back weeks, teams that are just, they've been state champions, they have high pedigree in the West Michigan Conference, and it's amazing what the Orioles are doing this year.
Yeah, they're the blue bloods, really, of the conference, and they have been for a while. And, Oak Ridge came in last week 3-0, and however, that ended it. That's done. That's not going to help us tonight, especially going on the road. And so we just have to prepare each week. And I talked to the guys this morning a little bit about, our opponents need to remain faceless, and we need to coach against ourselves and play against ourselves. And there's an expectation or there's a standard that we expect on every single snap. And if we meet that standard based on the athletes that we have, we feel like we can be successful.
Your team has put up 195 points offensively, and again, I've mentioned it earlier, just 26 points given up by the defense. And on the offense, so it's great to see all those playmakers. What is really good so far through the first 4 games, you have playmakers that aren't probably getting the ball as much as they want, but they are team players, and we have not seen any form of body language or anybody being disgruntled yet. What would you say about that, Coach?
Well, it won't happen. We don't allow it, first of all. And, we have 5 guys with at least 5 catches and over 100 yards, and all 5 of them have scored touchdowns. So, we're doing a better job sharing the football. I think the last 2 weeks, Cam's carries are down to maybe 16 a game, where obviously opening night he was at 34. We don't want to live in that world. So just guys aren't going to be selfish. It's a great group. They compete. They work hard all week in practice, and certainly – Taj Williams just doesn't have a catch last week, and he's a kid that should be getting targeted, 7 to 9 times every Friday night. Taj wasn't pouting about it this week, So it's just, I think it helps us being being able to get that ball out to 5 different guys, and Mikey's developing, and obviously our run game goes through our quarterback, but having Mikey able to support that in our option game is going to be big as well. So I think we can even become more diverse as we continue expanding the offense.
You've got a stud in your quarterback, Cam Gunsel. What he does is just phenomenal, outstanding high school quarterback. But you got somebody in the wings who's just a freshman, and he's going to be he's already a fantastic freshman. He's going to be a sensational ball player and athlete in Mikey Heim. Some of the moves he made last week against Oak Ridge were just there's that word again, phenomenal.
Yeah. I think we're fortunate. We have 2 quarterbacks, Cam does what Cam does, and he's doing a really good job for us right now. And Mikey's, again, we're trying to expand his role as we go. He's a different type of athlete. His quicks, like you said, are next level. As his knowledge grows and has a better understanding of what we're trying to do offensively, his role will continue to expand. But, it's nice. The last couple of weeks we've been able to get Cam out at halftime. Mikey's taken a ton of quarterback reps. And, that's probably why you see the numbers or the scores, because we take Cam out and we bring in Mikey. It's not, with what he understands how to do, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So, we're still scoring points in the second half of some of these games where maybe in the past we wouldn't have. Yeah. So it's nice to have depth. It's nice to go into a place, and if Cam needs a break, we can surely put Mikey in there, and we expect things to continue.
Your defense this year, you got 5 guys. You got 5 sacks as a team by 5 different guys. Is your defense ahead of where you thought they would be going into week 5?
Way ahead. I didn't know, because we had to replace all 4 guys up front, and I didn't know they were going to be so disruptive. And I think that's led by Walt Autry and Connor Shaney. They just do a great job at the D tackles. Now we're hopefully we can start mixing Luis Salazar into that, Donovan Salazar into that a little bit more. Blake Nelson is also a part of that. The 2 guys that don't get talked about enough probably are Colin Shelton and Logan Sloan. because they're doing their jobs, they're getting a lot of things funneled back inside. So, Cooper's going to have big-time tackle numbers because he's so athletic. JT Keith is coming along. We've done a lot of different things with Cam this year. You've probably noticed he's been up at the linebacker position. We're kind of hybriding him and moving him around. But, yeah, defensively right now, I couldn't be happier.
Well, Coach, good luck to you and your boys tonight. Ludington at Montague. We look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Montague High School. Coach Gunsel wanted me to add that Zach Graham will be out for 2 weeks. He has a bone contusion or a bruise contusion, Greg, with a strained ACL. First, they thought they might lose him for the rest of the season. They're hopeful to have him back for the Whitehall game in 2 weeks. And they're also hoping to have Sweet Louis Salazar back next week. He's been practicing this week. Brody Jones will start at wide receiver in Kyle's spot on offense. And on defense, that will be Kyle Himes playing some cornerback tonight, as well as was it not Messiah? Let's see, Mikey Himes.
Yeah.
Mikey Himes and Kyle Himes.
Yeah, Scoop, I think they're going to rotate kids back there,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting. But, unfortunate Zach Graham got hurt in practice this week, and like you just said, it was more of a sprain and bone contusion. So the initial report was kind of fearful that he might have hurt his ACL, but he didn't, and he just needs to get some rehab. I talked to him yesterday, and hopefully, like you said, in a couple weeks he'll be ready to roll.
Yep, Montague has won the coin toss they have elected to receive. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Lundquist Furniture, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starting lineups for the Orioles. At quarterback, number 1, Cam Gunsel. The tailback will be number 2, Mikey Himes. The slot backs, number 0, Taj Williams, and number 7, Messiah Himes. The wide receivers, number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., and number 11, Brody Jones. On the offensive line for the Orioles, starting at center, will be our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Colin Shelton. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson. The right guard, number 55, Donovan Salazar. The left tackle, number 53, Connor Shaney. And the right tackle, all-state candidate, number 63, Walt Autry. On defense for the Orioles, the starting defensive line, the tackles are number 63, Walt Autry, and number 53, Connor Shaney. The defensive ends, number 50, Colin Shelton, and number 20, Logan Sloan. The linebackers for the Orioles will be number 9, JT Keith, and number 3, Cooper Holmes. In the secondary for Ludington, the cornerbacks, number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., and number 2, Mikey Himes. The strong safeties, number 7, Messiah Himes, and number 12, Michael Wilson. And the free safety, number 1, Cam Gunsel. For the Montague Wildcats, on offense, their quarterback, number 5, Eli Peterson. The fullback, or I should say the wingback, number 24, Kean Peters. The other wingback, number 1, Cooper Bradley. The fullback, number 2, Devlin Dean. The wide receivers are number 8, Caden Jeffrey, and number 10, Cole Harrimans. The offensive line for the Wildcats, the center, 53, Maverick Osborne. The guards are 52, Isaac French, and 72, Landon Wood. The tackles, 55, Logan Hansen, and number 51, Elijah Ehlers. On defense for the Wildcats, the defensive line, number 51, Elijah Ehlers, number 52, Isaac French, and number 53, Maverick Osborne, all starting defensive tackles. The starting linebackers for the Wildcats, number 81, Elijah Pendell, also number 25, Fletcher Toman, and number 21, Caleb Schmidt. The defensive backs for Montague, number 24, Kean Peters, also number 13, Dane Rosler, number 16, Travis Auger, and number 12, Cooper Bradley. Those are your starting lineups for the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. At this time, we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have the opening kickoff from Montague here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Montague, where the Ludington Orioles, Week 5 of the MHSAA season, take on the Montague Wildcats here at Montague. A big thank you to Montague AD Jay Mulder for taking good care of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you, Oriole Nation, tonight's ball game. The number 6 ranked Ludington Orioles in Division 4.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
number 6. What poll's that? Scoop? Is that your Scoop Hansen poll?
No, that's a state poll right there.
Okay, all right.
You know, Greg, after 4 weeks, our team's averaging 48.75 points per game. That's one of the highest point totals in the state as well. That's in the top 10.
Yep, I saw that, and it's very well deserved. And we're playing great offensive football right now.
We are.
We need to continue. We need to continue. And I think the biggest thing is if you watch this all season, how many turnovers do we have?
I don't believe we have a turnover.
That's the key
exactly.
right there. You know what I mean?
Cam Gunsel, 43 of 57 passing. You talk about high passing efficiency. 838 yards, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. His receptions are going for 19.4 yards. Every time a pass is caught by one of his receivers, it's averaging 19.4 yards. Rushing leader for the Orioles, quarterback Cam Gunsel, 74 carries, 569 yards, 14 touchdowns. He's averaging 7.7 yards per carry. Mikey Himes, our fantastic freshman, 24 carries, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's averaging 10.9 yards per carry. Receiving, Kyle Himes Jr., 12 receptions, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, 23 yards per catch. Mikey Himes has 11 receptions, 120 yards, 3 touchdowns, 10.9 yards per catch. And Taj Williams, who didn't have a reception last week, has 9 receptions on the year, 231 yards, 3 touchdowns, 25.6 yards per catch. Now on defense, our tackling leaders, Cam Gunsel with 31, Cooper Holmes with 24, Connor Shaney, he has 19, Messiah Himes 17, and Michael Wilson 14. 5 players each have a sack. We have 5 sacks as a team. Connor Shelton, Walt Autry, Logan Sloan, Cooper Holmes, and Connor Shaney each have a sack. Messiah Himes leads the team with 3 interceptions. JT Keith has 1. Extra points, Gabe Gomez, who's playing soccer and football. He's 23 for 27 on extra points. 2 of those were bad snaps.
I was going to say, yes.
Yeah. And
so do we count those even if that we fumble a snap?
You know what? I put a little asterisk by it, and I put 2 bad snaps.
I'll have to check on that. The MHSA if they do that or not this week. So I don't. Maybe because he never attempted to kick it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I would say that. And Asher Forfinski's 1 of 1 on extra points.
There we go.
So that's pretty good. The first shout-out of the evening goes out to Cindy Thiel, who's tuned into the OSN tonight, watching the broadcast from Midland, Michigan. So a big thank you to Cindy, and we're about ready to go here. Ludington will be in their visiting white jerseys. They have white pants. They have black numerals and black, I think it's orange lettering, isn't it, Greg? Yeah, orange lettering.
It's black, but it's orange trim.
Yeah, orange trim. Black helmets with the orange O. Montague, blue top, white pants, silver helmets. and they have the blue logo design on their helmet. And we're about set to begin here from Montague, Week 5 of the MHSAA season. Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. Are you fired up, Greg?
Play ball.
Here
Let's
we go.
go.
All right, so Gabe Gomez has it teed up, and back deep for Montague will be number 2, and that is Devlin Dean. And also looks like number 1 back there, Cooper Bradley, and the kick is going to go out of bounds, so not a good start right there for the Orioles.
Yeah, not a good start. We got to...
Well, Montague will take over, I should say, at about their, going to be on the 35?
Should be.
Yeah, we'll be the 35-yard line. Hey, birthday wishes to a couple of big Oriole fans, Georgia McEwicky and Joe Kobe, who are tuned in tonight. Happy birthday wishes to both of those big Oriole backers and supporters. All right, here we go. The Montague Wildcats and the Ludington Orioles from Montague. Let me get my scoring summary set up there. There we go. Okay, so Montague quarterback Eli Peterson settles in, and he'll send in motion number 1, Cooper Bradley, and right off the back, a quick hitter right there, and a gain of about 4.
About three or 4. Yep, just straight ahead dive there. Nice job up front, just playing your gap and tackling. That's going to be the key tonight. We can't have missed tackles. If we just tackle the football, we'll be fine. Do your assignment, do your job.
Didn't take Cooper Holmes long to get his first tackle of the night. Bring up a 2nd down and 7. Congratulations to the Ludington freshman team coached by Wilson Gunsel. They win last night at Allendale.
Same play.
Yep, 15-14. Win for the freshman team last night. On the carry there for Montague.
Devlin again.
Yep.
Devlin Dean.
He's got the ball down, or actually...
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, yeah. It's at about the 44-yard line.
Got it.
Quarterback, again, is Eli Peterson. He is a senior.
Everybody's got to do their job. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback or they run the same play again, because picking up 9 yards in 2 plays, not bad.
Gorgeous weather here for Week 5 of the MHSAA season. It's just a beautiful night for football. They'll give it straight ahead, and the Ludington defense rises to the occasion right there, led by Cooper Holmes. Also in there was, looked like big, let's see, was that Colin Shelton?
Connor Chaney.
Connor Chaney. Yep.
4th and 1 is the big play early in the game. They're going for it.
Right off the bat.
Now we got to watch the ball. Don't jump off sides here.
And you know, Greg, Montague, their primary task tonight is to chew the clock.
You got it.
To slow this game down.
I mean, I don't. Yes. Yep. They know they don't have the same personnel we have, and
in motion, they'll give it straight ahead. No, Peterson will keep, and he's got a 1st down and then some.
That's what you got to worry about with this kind of offense, all right? They can go dive, and then all of a sudden the quarterback, and all of a sudden he gets 20, 25 yards a pop. So you got to do your keys. You got to read them. So
Eli Peterson on that 4th and 1 gets the ball down to the Oriole 46-yard line. We're about a little over 2 minutes into this ball game. Montague won the coin toss, elected to receive, and they have a 1st and 10 now at the Oriole 46. Eli Peterson is their quarterback. They'll send Cooper Bradley in motion.
Back to dive.
Another dive, and it picks up some substantial yardage down to about the Oriole 41-yard line. And this is down to the 40-yard line, and this is exactly what Coach Copes and his Montague coaching staff and his team hope to do what they're doing right now.
We got guys running, trying to get too much penetration instead of playing the gap in the football. So we're running past the dive man. That's the problem.
2nd down and 4 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 40-yard line. 9:15 to go in the opening quarter. That's better. Big Walt Autry there along with Connor Chaney. And it looked like number 5, and that was
JT Keith was on it also.
Yep. And also in there looked like Kyle Himes Jr. Good gang tackling by the Orioles there. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 4 for the Montague Wildcats.
Yep. Now we got to watch the quarterback here. Watch a boot pass. Watch the quarterback option. They had success on 4th down. Don't be surprised they come back to that.
As you said, Greg, the Orioles got to watch those keys.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Eli Peterson And Peterson,
Counter.
Oh, big hole right there.
Yep.
And a big gain for Cooper Bradley all the way down to the Oriole 29-yard line.
That was a counter. They just ran it this way, and the wingback just came back, and the linebackers over pursued and had a big hole.
So 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 29-yard line. 8:20 to go in the opening quarter. Opening possession for the Montague Wildcats. The Orioles have not had the ball yet. Here's just a straight dive right there, and that'll gain a yard.
That's what they want to do, Scoop. That's what we talked about. Right? They want to try to get down and 3rd down and less than 5, and that opens up their playbook. All right. I mean, they can run a counter, they run quarterback. So this is their offense. This is their ammo to keep our offense off the field.
Connor Shaney again on the tackle. Yep. 2nd down and 9 for Montague. 7:45 to go, opening quarter. We're at Montague tonight, week 5 of the MHSAA season. Wildcats with the ball. There's another dive, and it was a fumble. No, there's a fumble.
Yeah.
There's a fumble, but it looks like Montague recovered it.
Yeah.
Oh, that ball was down on the grass for a while, Greg, and Cam Gunsel was sniffing a fumble right there, but Montague does recover.
Good hit up front. They stole the dive, so now it's, we got 3rd and 11 here.
Third and 11.
This is a big play early on in this game.
Ball is at the Oriole 30-yard line, 3rd down and 11. Montague has used up 5 minutes of this first quarter.
This will be an interesting because last night they ran a lot of boot passes in the JV game, so I think that's their number one pass play. So we'll see what they do here. Get the quarterback out on the edge. Give him a run-pass option.
Montague, a great tradition down here. State champions, Division 6, 2008, 2009, and 2020. It was under Coach Pat Collins. Peterson rolling. He's got a receiver open in the flat, and Ludington will stop him short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and Montague's not going to hesitate here.
No, they have to go for it. It's going to be about what, 4th and 7, 4th and 8 here?
Yeah, let's see here. 4th. We'll make it 4th, and you're right. It's going to be 4th and 8.
Yep.
As he completed that pass, I believe that was to Cooper Bradley.
Yep, it was his back out of the backfield, just a little swing pass.
Yep.
So
Ludington got to it quickly.
Yep. So we gotta get a little pen. We gotta have contain here because that was a sprint out pass. So we gotta have contain on the edges to make the quarterback pull up here.
Timeout, Montague, and we're gonna step aside. No score. We're here at Montague, the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back. It's a 4th down. The pass is dropped. Ludington holds. Montague ran a little trickery there, a little chicanery there, Greg, and the pass was dropped. And even if he had caught it, he was going to be brought down short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that was a wide receiver screen. Nice looking play there. They had a kid just drop the ball. So good break there and good stop by the Oriole defense.
But it doesn't look like Ludington was fooled that much on it. The receiver was open, but there were some Ludington defenders right there who were there, and they were ready to bring him down if he did catch the ball right there. Yep. So Ludington holds. 1st and 10 for Ludington on offense. Now they're on their own 27-yard line. And here we go, that vaunted Oriole offense, which has been in high gear, high-octane offense. And let's see what they do here against Montague. Gunsel's at the 35. He's at the 40. Now he's at the 45. Penalty markers all over the field, though. Oh, boy, I think that big run's going to be brought back. Right?
Yeah, we had holding on the outside here. So kid was falling down, and we kind of just grabbed and shoved them down. So I don't think who that was on. It might have been Messiah Himes. So, but that's get a little rusty here. All right, first play, and here we go. It'll be 1st and 20.
Yep.
Or first and should be. Or
yeah, the ball's put down at the 25-yard line of Ludington.
Yep. Okay, so we got a break there because they call it from down the field, so not behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 12. So
yeah. So all in all, loss of 2 on the play there, just to negate a big play there by the Orioles. Okay, here we go. 1st and 12, ball on the 25-yard line, the Oriole 25-yard line, 6:08 to go, opening quarter. Ludington's first offensive possession. In motion now, Himes, Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel's got a gain of about 4 before he's wrangled down by about 4 Montague Wildcats, led by, it looked like number 25 for Montague, and that was Fletcher Tolman.
Yeah, that was Montague did a little shifting up front there. They went from a 3-man that came out in a 3-man front and shifted to a 4-man front. So that'll be an adjustment. Our offensive line and we'll have to adjust. I'm glad it didn't move because those guys shifted right there. Yeah. So 2nd and 7 here. So see what we got. Coach Gillick, we'll see what he's got called.
See what he's dialed up here. Yep. Gain of 5 on the play there by Gunsel. Himes with it now. Himes trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Yep. We just didn't have our wide receivers out there blocking. The safety came up, filled the alley, and no one was there to block him. So big 3rd down play here, 3rd and 10.
Yep, lost back to the 27-yard line. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. So we're down to 4:48 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles' first offensive possession, and it didn't start off good. Gunsel with that big gain, but it was brought back on a penalty, and now they're facing 3rd and 10.
Blitzing, bringing everybody.
Blitzing. Gunsel escapes. He's got a receiver open. It's caught. It's the first down. It's Taj Williams. He may go. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, 25, 20. He's down to the 15, and he's caught at the 9-yard line. Huge gain for the Ludington Orioles.
Nice play by Cam. Yeah, they brung the whole house right there. They did something differently on defense and brought 7, and Cam made a nice job, and our receivers ran their routes, and I'm going to have to get on Taj a little bit. I thought he was a little faster than that. He got caught from behind.
Hey, we got to give some kudos there.
Oh, yes. It was a great play. Great play by Taj and Cam, but come on, Taj.
Who was the number on that Montague player that brought him down? Holy cow.
I think he was 12. It might have been J.J. Atchison. I might be. Okay. I don't know, but...
wow. I mean, I was shocked that Taj was caught in the open like that. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the Montague 9-yard line. Big pass play there. Now there's a little pitch pass.
There we go.
That's Taj Williams, the outside. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles.
Yep. Now we got some blocking on the outside right there and some crack blocks, and nice job by the wide receivers on that side. So that was the key right there.
That comes at the 3:52 mark of the opening quarter. A 9-yard touchdown, little pop pass there from Gunsel to Taj Williams. Orioles up 6-0. Gabe Gomez in to attempt the point after. Boy, Ludington facing that 3rd and 10. They had a blitz on Montague. Yeah. They almost got to Gunsel. He was able to escape the blitz, hit Taj Williams for the big gainer, and then a 9-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Taj Williams, and now Gomez in to attempt the point after. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 3:52 to go in the opening quarter, Ludington 7, Montague nothing. You are watching and listening to the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Montague. Scoop Hansen, Greg Piscadna. We also have Nick Wysong, and we have Jackson Jenner, the OSN, and 102.7 WMOM. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for this week, Colin Shelton. His interview will air at the half. We'll also talk about the Ludington JV's nice victory last night over the Montague Wildcats.
Yep, they're having a good season so far. So Coach Kirby and crew are doing a nice job on Thursday nights.
And how about Coach Wilson Gunsel and his freshman team going to Allendale?
And won a game.
Yeah.
15-14? Yep.
15-14. Here we go. Gomez steps into the ball, and he'll drive it down to Montague's number 1, and that is Cooper Bradley. And Bradley's going to be brought down and making
great tackle.
Yeah, number 23 for the Orioles on the tackle, and that was Jace Hodges. I talked to his mom before the ball game tonight. She's a huge Oriole fan, and Jace Hodges has been tearing it up on the JV team.
Yes, he is. Yep. He keeps making plays like that on special teams. He'll be up here full time.
He's going to be joining that club right there, along with Dario Lopez and some of those special team. What do you want to call them? The special team.
The Gunners, as you call them.
Gunners. Thank you.
Go.
1st and 10 for Montague. Ludington up 7-0. 3:46 to go in the opening quarter. Both teams have had the ball once. Peterson, the quarterback, he'll go straight handoff.
Dive again.
And Ludington did not bite on that one. They made a nice play. And leading the charge, looked like J.T. Keith was in there. Also, Cooper Holmes.
Yep.
And good job by those defensive linemen.
The D linemen I'm just waiting for them, the quarterback, to pull the ball and get to the outside. So everybody's got to do their job on the outside and not suck up to the dive, because that could change here in a hurry. You know what I mean?
Yep. The Oriole defensive tackles, Walt Autry and Connor Shaney. The edges are Colin Shelton and Logan Sloan. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 7 for Montague as a pitch.
Yep.
And getting outside for Montague.
We got a hold.
Penalty markers down.
Yep.
Boy, you're the old ball coach here, and you spotted that right off the bat with your unequaled vision.
He kind of tackled our receiver right there, so made it pretty easy there.
Now, Coach, what do you think? What do you think about riding in the Hummer here?
That was first time ever, Scoop. The Hummer, that was quite an experience. A nice, smooth ride.
Big thank you to Chris Nicholas and 102.7 WMOM as the OSN team made it down here safe and sound in the Hummer, and the AD, Jay Mulder, let us park right next to the press box.
Very nice of him.
Very
nice
good.
of him.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 17, 18.
2nd and 17. We're down to 2:58 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 7-0. Peterson, he'll
counter again. There we go. Good job. Stayed home. J.T. Keith there, and that was Cooper Holmes. There we go. Cooper Holmes, number 3.
And also, again, Connor Shaney there.
Yep.
He's been all over.
Doing your job. Exactly right. So, nice job by Cooper.
Ludington scored at the 3:52 mark, their first offensive possession, a 9-yard touchdown pass, that little pooch pass, pop pass.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they run it again here, because it was open. It's 3rd, and they ran a little screen here, so they know we can put some pressure on her.
3rd and 13 for the Montague Wildcats. Peterson now goes back to pass, and he'll pump fake. Now he'll go up top, and it's going to be intercepted on the deflection. Cam Gunsel on the pick. Michael Wilson deflected it. Gunsel all the way back to the
15-yard line.
Yep, to the 15. The ball was deflected. Michael Wilson, and then it looked like the Montague receiver was going to come down with it, Greg. And Cam Gunsel stepped in, and he picked it off on the deflection.
I thought Cam might have scored there if he'd have stayed on his feet. So great defense, great pass defense from Mr. Wilson, and Cam got the tip ball. Tip drill. They practice that, and nice job. So. Great field position here. So
Michael Wilson doing a nice job on there, and that's the Orioles' 5th team interception this year. Messiah Himes leads them with 3, 1 for J.T. Keith, and now 1 for Cam Gunsel.
Yep.
All right, so Ludington comes out now. 1st and 10, ball at the Montague 16-yard line. 2:06 remaining in the opening quarter.
Let's see if they throw the ball here.
Colin Shelton is the center. Gunsel Looking left, now in motion goes Mikey Himes. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel breaks the tackle, breaks the second tackle, and he's got a nice little gain down to the 10-yard line.
Yep, nice job. They ran a little, faked the toss sweep, and Cam just read it and picked up 5 right there. So nice play on first down. Looks like he's a little tired from after the interception, a little bit, catching his breath a little bit.
I think you're
Got
right.
his hands on his knees right now, and is that the end of the quarter? Are we getting close? Nope, we got plenty.
Nope,
so
1:35.
They're just taking their time here. They don't have 40-second clocks like we have, so it's hard to tell how much time they have between plays.
Again, this Oriole team averaging 48.75 points per game through 4 games of the season. Gunsel now on a 2nd and 5. He's going to set up the screen, and with it, Mikey Himes breaks the tackle, breaks the second tackle, but he's not going to break a third tackle, and Montague brings him down. All that juking right there, and it's a gain of about maybe 2.
2, yeah. I was going to say if he'd have went outside, he would have had it, but Good pass play. They should have let that develop a little bit more. Get the linemen to come up the field a little bit more. Take your time. Now we get a 3rd and 2, and we're going to our heavy package here.
3rd and 2. So they're going to give him 3 on that reception right there. And there's 41 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 7-0. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel's got the first down. And then he's driven backwards. But he did get the ball down to the 5, and that's where they needed to get for the first down.
This reminds me of the tush push for the Philadelphia Eagles because we just load everybody up and everybody just snap the ball to Cam and go to your right. So I know we have some different plays out of it. So we'll see what happens here as we move forward. So
first down, goal to go. Ball at the Montague 5-yard line. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Orioles on top 7-0. Ludington again coming into this game 4-0. Their first 4-0 start since the 1989 team proceeded to start 4-0 and then go 9-0.
Yep, I think we're going to let the clock run out and
we are, and
catch a breath. Here we go.
We're going to stay right here and give some love to a number of our sponsors, beginning with Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And also a shout-out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center can be reached at 231-613-4111 by contacting owner and proprietor Mike Benedict, and they're located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. That's Benedict's Auto Center for the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Orioles have a first down and goal to go. Ball is at the Montague 5-yard line as the teams switch ends of the field. Ludington now facing, they're going towards the north end zone. And Colin Shelton comes up over the ball. Again, he's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Gunsel, quarterback. Mikey Himes in motion. Gunsel will keep, and he's going to be drilled. He got drilled by the first Montague player to hit him was Fletcher Tolman.
Yep, you got to give. They brought the house.
Yeah, they did.
Montague brought the house, like the first big pass play that came, and we tried to run a quarterback counter there, and there were more guys there than we had blockers, and Cam lost 2 yards on that
it's
play.
It's not often where you see Cam lose yardage on a rushing attempt or being sacked.
We'll see if we sprint out here, and I would expect a little sprint out here.
Second down and goal to go. Ball at the Montague 7-yard line. 11-17 left in the opening half.
Yeah.
Gunsel will keep. Gunsel! He's down to about the 2. Maybe let's see if they give him the 1-yard line here.
I'm impressed with Montague. They're doing a great job of tackling.
They are.
I mean, Cam was wide open, and when they had two defenders there that made nice tackles, and Cam tried to lunge out to get to the goal line, but came up a couple yards short.
Yep, it's going to be marked at the 2. So it's 3rd down, goal to go, ball at the Montague 2-yard line. And Cam has the security of that big offensive line of his.
Yep.
Fantastic offensive line we have. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel!
He didn't get in.
And he is stopped short. He tried that leap, and Montague stuffed it. And he's going to be marked down at the 1-yard line. So pick up a 1 on the play. But Montague came up big right there, and I think that was number 60. Let's see here.
Had a linebacker there, number 24. Who was that? Kean Peters.
Kean Peters came up
Kean
and really.
Peters had a nice tackle.
Yep.
Cam was in the air, and it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you leave your feet, you can't do anything. And Kean made a nice tackle head on, and Cam couldn't get across the line. So we're inside the 1-yard line here. So
4th down, goal to go, ball at the Montague 1-yard line, and Ludington is going to take a timeout, I believe.
yeah.
Yes, they are going to take a timeout here. And we are going to step aside. Ludington up 7-0 here at Montague. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111.
So
We're back. Ludington 4th and 1. 4th and goal to go.
Yeah.
Gunsel, and he is
Touchdown. There
in.
we
Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. He went right over his left guard right there, and the Oriole left guard is Blake Nelson, and he went to right guard, Donovan Salazar there, and his right tackle, Big Walt Autry, at the 9:40 mark of the second quarter. Ludington up now, 13-0.
He leaped forward instead of leaping up in the air, and that
Yes.
was the key there. So the first time he leaped up in the air, and this one he leaped forward over the end zone, end line, and good drive.
Gomez in for the point after attempt. Here's the snap. Wilson, the holder. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Ludington 14 and Montague nothing at the 9:40 mark. We want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And a shout out to North Star Chiropractic, another of our fine sponsors. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. And Dr. Jacob Singh, big Oriole backer and supporter. Ludington up 14-0, Greg. 9:40 to go in the opening half. And Montague, they've had the ball a couple times now. They've done a pretty good job of
moving the ball,
moving
getting
the
a couple
ball.
first downs, and that was the big interception right there. So that was the key right there. You can't turn the ball over, and And the good thing is when they do turn the ball over, our offense can score points, and that makes a huge difference.
Orioles up 14-0. They've scored on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Cam Gunsel to Taj Williams, and they've also scored on a 1-yard touchdown plunge by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Gabe Gomez points after have been true, and the Orioles have a 14-0 lead. Nice return by the Montague return man, and that was number 1. Cooper Bradley, and he brings it out to the Montague 30-yard line.
Brody Jones made that tackle, number 11. Nice job by Brody on special teams right there.
Again, Brody Jones getting a lot more playing time tonight with the injury to Zach Graham. If you missed the pregame show, Zach Graham out for 2 weeks. And Coach Gunsel, they were really worried they had lost him for the season, Greg, but it turned out to be, it looks like they're going to hopefully have him back for the Whitehall game. They lost him in practice earlier in this week. So here we go. Montague 1st and 10, ball on their own 30-yard line. Orioles up 14-0, 9:34 to go in the opening half. Penalty markers, and it's going to be a legal procedure on Montague.
They're lucky. That was another fumble there. They ran another dive again, and ball was on the ground.
Against the Wildcats by their penalty.
That'll move the Cats back 5 yards. Again, the word on Zach Graham, a bone contusion or a bone bruise with a strained ACL. And they're hoping to have him back for the Whitehall game. That will be homecoming, and that'll be 2 weeks from tonight. All right, Montague, 1st and 15, ball on their own 25-yard line. Eli Peterson will pitch. And there's Ludington did a nice job of closing. The pitch went to number 1, and that was Cooper Bradley. And Cooper Holmes in a hurry over there, as was Taj Williams.
Yep. Taj just got to stay outside a little bit there. He went inside, and he got blocked a little bit. So something I think Coach Dinas will work on that. But, yeah, great pursuit. I mean, he only picked up 5 yards, so not bad. It's back to 2nd and 10 here.
9:01 left in the second quarter. The Orioles up 14-0. Next week, week 6, Orioles taking on their ancient arch rival, the Mariners of Manistee at Manistee. Here's a dive. No,
fumble.
It's a fumble, and the Orioles have it. I thought that it was a dive there, Greg, but recovering the fumble.
Colin Shelton.
Colin Shelton, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, recovers the fumble. And that's the second straight drive that the Wildcats have turned the ball over to the Orioles.
Yep. We'll see if Coach Gillett here will like a quick strike here, throw the ball a little bit, and try to put a little dagger in the Montague Wildcats here in the second quarter. So,
what's the old saying, Greg? You keep the foot on the gas pedal.
On the gas pedal. Exactly right. Right now, exactly right.
So Ludington comes out now. Colin Shelton, who just recovered that fumble, is the center. And Gunsel in the backfield along with, was that Cooper Holmes? It is Holmes. Gunsel, now he'll go to the outside. He's at the 20. He's down to the 10, and he is driven out of bounds.
Went out of bounds at the 15.
15-yard line. Yep, he goes out of bounds.
There's a first down, though. Nice job by Cam, just being patient, not trying to do too much. Read the defenders, some nice juke moves, and nice first down run.
It's funny, we talked to Coach Gunsel during the pregame interview. He said the opening game, we don't want to live with Cam rushing the ball 34 times a game. We want to stay around that 16 carry mark. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Montague 15-yard line. Gunsel audibleizing.
Yeah,
he looks over to
some Coach Gillett we talked about today. They're going to see what the defense gives us and call a play from the line of scrimmage. So something new there.
Not much. Not much there.
Yeah.
As he's wrapped up by a couple of Wildcats. 53 leading the charge there and that was Maverick Osborne along with Elijah Ehlers. Or is it Eilers? Might be Eilers. Bring up a second down for the Orioles.
Cam's coming off the field.
He is. He's got his helmet off as well.
Yep.
And
I don't know if it got ripped off or...
he may have to mandatory.
Yeah, that could have been come off for a play. So what's that, Mikey Himes?
Mikey Himes.
Yep, goes in at quarterback.
Our freshman.
Yep. We'll see what we run here.
And Michael Wilson is in the backfield with Himes. Second down and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Montague 15-yard line. High snap. And now we're going to have illegal procedure on the Orioles, and that's going to move them back 5 more. 7:23 to go. Second quarter. Ludington up 14-0. Ball is now at the Montague 20-yard line.
Cam's coming back in, so his helmet must have got ripped off and he had to sit out for a play.
Gunsel talks with his team.
See if we throw the ball here. See if we sprint out to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 receivers, 4 to the right, 1 to the left.
It might be a screen.
And Himes,
yep,
it is a screen. It is a screen,
block.
and Himes, here comes a penalty marker.
Yeah.
The back judge threw that about 12 yards down the field.
Mikey Himes didn't block anybody, and then he held on to a guy, so.
Pass was caught by Taj Williams, I believe. And a penalty marker down, and the Orioles, this drive, which was promising at one point, they're going backwards.
That's the thing when your wide receivers are blocking, you got big plays. When they don't block, it's usually a negative play or a penalty. So
when you
they like to get their hands outside of the body frame, and that's what Mikey did right there and grabbed on a guy. And an official sees a jersey pull, that's when they're going to call a flag.
And when the play works on a screen like that, they look beautiful. When they don't work, they look absolutely atrocious. They look hideous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a 2nd and 23 for the Orioles now. Ball is all the way back to there's a pitch, there's a pass. Messiah Himes, and now Himes gets away. Messiah Himes comes all the way back, now penalty marker down.
On blindside block.
20, 15, it's all going to go for naught, though. Another penalty on the Orioles.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yep, we're going to call blindside block because he reversed the field and hit a guy that didn't know he was coming. Personal foul.
Messiah Himes must have ran 80, 70 yards on that play, Greg.
Yep.
And it's going to bring it. This is going to make like a 2nd and forever.
2nd and
a country
40?
mile.
Yeah,
a country
30 or
mile.
40.
It's going to be 30. It's going to be 2nd and 38 if my math is right here. Let's see. So the Orioles recovered that fumble, and they have been marching backwards pretty much every play. It's going to bring, again, a 2nd, and they haven't put it even on the scoreboard yet. It should be 2nd and
2nd and 35. Can't count that high. That's why.
I can't, yeah. 2nd, let's just say 2nd and a country mile or two. Gunsel to pass. He's got a receiver wide open out there. Himes got it at the 22-yard line, and the Orioles get a big chunk back right there, Greg.
Nice throw, nice route. They ran a little corner route there to Mikey Himes. So nice throw by Cam. He sat in the pocket and nice throw. Now it's what, 3rd and 15, 16.
As much as he had Mikey Himes open there, he had Kyle Himes open right over the center of the field as well.
See, now the goal here is, okay, can we get it 4th and 5, 4th and 6 kind of thing. So
looks like we have a 3rd and 17 right now, Greg.
Yep.
Ball is at the Montague 22-yard line.
Can we pick up 10 yards here to make it a respectable? Or, we pick up 10 yards, we might have a field goal.
Exactly. Gunsel still on the year. He's 11 touchdown passes, no interceptions. 3rd and 17. You better not throw one here. I don't want to jinx him. Gunsel's pass is away, and it's caught out there.
Yep.
First down, Kyle. Well, actually, I think it might be a little short. Let's see. They're going to mark him right at the 5. And
first down.
And it will be a first down for the Orioles. Wow, right at the sticks.
Kyle Himes Jr., that was a nice, pretty route. Deep out, and Cam put the ball right on the money, and he got his feet down, so that was that's tough to defend.
Yeah.
That's tough to defend because you don't know if he's running a post or go route. He made a nice little outcut, and the ball was right on the money.
He threw an absolute seed, Greg. That was an absolute frozen rope right there.
Yep.
That had some big-time sizzle on it. First down, goal to go for the Orioles. Ball at the Montague 5. And now Gunsel will roll right. He'll get the pass away. It's caught. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. 5-yard touchdown pass from
Mikey
quarterback
Himes.
Cam Gunsel to tailback Mikey Himes.
Yep, they brought the house there, and Mikey was in the backfield and just he faked like he was going to block the outside guy that was coming. He slipped underneath him. Cam saw him and threw it right to him and went in untouched. So that was great going from, what was it, 2nd and 35, something like that. So
might have even been more.
Yes, great job by the offense there, and great drive.
Gunsel's 12th touchdown pass of the year.
Nick said 2nd and 52.
It might. The scoreboard had 2nd and 52.
It wasn't 52.
I don't think it was 52.
No,
though.
come on.
I think it was more like 30, 38
yeah, it was
or so.
30, yep.
Gomez's kick is up, and it is good. 4:45 to go in the opening half. Ludington 21, Montague nothing. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today, 231-794-9740. That's Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. So we're getting set here for the Oriole kickoff by Gabe Gomez. And I'd like to wish some early... Oh, hey, we've got a shout out from Dr. Kyle Corlett. He says, tell Greg and Scoop I say hello. You guys are doing pretty good.
There we go.
Hey, pretty happy.
It's all
hearing
you,
that.
Scoop.
No,
It's all you.
No, that's my partner tonight, Greg Piscadna, the LHS athletic director. Ludington currently up 21-0. 4:45 to go in the opening half, and again some early.
What do you guys want to eat?
Marital wishes to Big Country Matthew Westhouse.
You guys all want chicken tender?
And his bride, Mackenzie, who are getting married
guys want?
tomorrow. So, all right, here's a run back by Montague, and they've got the ball all the way back to about the 48-yard line. A nice return by Montague's kick returner, and that was number 2, and that was Devlin Dean on the return. He gets the ball all the way out to the 48. That's where Montague will take over. 4:36 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 21-0. Orioles capitalizing on a couple of Wildcat turnovers, turning them into 14 points. Eli Peterson, he's the quarterback. Out of the shotgun. He is going to keep now. He's got some room out there. He's at the midfield, and he's down to about the 47-yard line of the Orioles. Looked like Messiah Himes coming in there on the stop. Okay, folks, we're back. It is 2nd down and 5 for Montague. Ball is at the Oriole 47-yard line. Devlin on the carry, and Ludington, great job pursuing right there. Looked like J.T. Keith on the stop. Oh, I am sorry. I am so sorry. That's not, I don't know what I was thinking, Mackenzie. It's Matthew and Sophia. So I apologize. I want to hear the end of that tomorrow night when I'm at the, tomorrow in the afternoon at the wedding and at the reception. So my apologies to Sophia. That's Matthew Big Country Westhouse and Sophia Sardo.
Here we
Tying
go.
the knot tomorrow.
Third and 4.
Yep.
Here we go.
All I can say is I was focused on the ball game. Yep, Peterson on the carry, and he is going to get the first down.
Yep.
On a 3rd and 4 carry there. And coming up to make the stop for the Orioles, Mikey Himes. He's got the ball down to the Ludington 39-yard line. There is 3:08 to go in the second quarter.
Be nice to keep him out of the end zone here because we get the ball for the second half kickoff. So this is a big drive here for Montague.
Ludington defense digging in. Now they shift their defensive tackles right
Quarterback.
there. Peterson will keep, and he's got a gain down to about the 35. Let's see, they mark him at 36-yard line right there. Ludington has scored 3 touchdowns in this first half. A 9-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Taj Williams as wide receiver. Also a 1-yard touchdown run by Gunsel and a 5-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Mikey Himes. And the 3-point after attempts have been true by Gabe Gomez.
2nd and 7 here. Could be a passing down.
2:16 to go in the second quarter. Peterson will
quarterback
keep,
counter. There
and
we go. Cooper Holmes.
Cooper Holmes right there.
Yep.
Cooper Holmes is a tackling machine.
Yep, nice. He did a nice job. He read the counter, stayed outside. The quarterback came right to him. So big third down and what? We got 4 here?
Third
3.5?
and 3, yeah. And make sure you stay tuned, folks, for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Also, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight will be Colin Shelton. We'll air his interview. And we'll also talk about Coach Rich Kirby's JV team and their big win last night at Oriole Field.
I'm going to say they're going to run a counter again. They've had good success with it.
Peterson, and Peterson will give to
Yep.
Devlin. Devlin's got a first down, and big tackle there by Cam Gunsel. Boy, he just came up, and you talk about a decleater,
Yeah,
Greg.
that was, I think that was, Aiden Sutton had a chance at him, and he ran past him, but Cam was right there, and I think we got a good spot there where he's going to be about a half yard short, so it's going to be 4th down.
We got a very good spot.
Yep.
4th and
That was a
short.
great tackle. I mean,
It was.
he didn't go forward. Cam had perfect form, tackling form, and the guy didn't. He went sideways instead of forward. So
4th down for Montague. Ludington up 21-0. 1:18 to go in this opening half, and they send in number 24. Montague does, and 24
they called timeout. Yep.
is Kean Peterson.
Montague called
Or
timeout.
Kean Peters. I'm sorry, Kean Peters. Montague timeout, and we have 1:08 to go. We want to tell you about Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. We have a score between Ludington and, Manistee and Whitehall. Whitehall up 14-0. Big thank you to my buddy Mike Lansky for reporting that score. All right, Greg, we've got 1:08 to go in this second quarter. A 4th and 1 for the Montague Wildcats. They have the ball at the Ludington 33-yard line.
I would think they might try a quarterback sneak here.
Peterson, a long count,
just a dive again.
and they got a first down and
Yep.
then some. So that'll
Yep.
be a first down for Montague. They went right off of their right guard, between the right guard and right tackle there.
Yep, nice job by their O-line blocking up front. So big hole right there, and our linebacker didn't fill very well, and they're driving.
Yep, 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 21-yard line. 52 seconds left in the opening half.
Keep them in bounds here. We can keep the clock going.
Peterson, long count. Now he'll
Quarterback's
keep.
got it.
He's got
Uh-oh.
some room outside. And
Nice
good
play.
tackle out there by the Orioles. Taj Williams, I believe.
Yep, that's Taj, and nice job of staying outside, having contained. See, the clock's running. I don't think they have any. Do they have any timeouts
I
left?
don't. They may have one, Greg, but
Yeah.
you know there is no substitute for speed, is there?
That's right.
Taj
Yep.
Williams there
Yep.
made a heck of a ball play there. And now we have 18 seconds to go in the opening half. It's a 2nd down and 2 for Montague. The clock is running. And now we're going to have penalty marker down, legal procedure on Montague with 10 seconds left in the opening half.
Yeah, this is, you almost wanted to spike the ball right there and stop the clock and regroup, because now this is like the last play. This is the last play of the half, so you got to throw the ball to the end zone, I would think. Well, now the clock's running, and they're not even going to get they're not going to get the playoff.
They're
calling
using their last
now.
timeout. Yeah, the clock started running, Greg, like you said. It's down to 6 seconds, and they had to use their final timeout. Ludington up 21-0. Shout out to Mike Benedict, good buddy of mine, and he's got that successful Benedict's Auto Center business, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Of course, Mike's business goes back to his dad and also to his grandpappy. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Mike can be reached 231-613-4111. Just an avid, huge backer of the Ludington Orioles, Mike Benedict. Also, a shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious, yummy House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. Your favorite flavor of ice cream down there, Greg, at House of Flavors?
Has anything with raspberry in it.
Anything with raspberry, okay. Yours, Jackson?
Still might be birthday cake or raspberry is a really good.
Birthday cake or raspberry. Yours, Nick? Blue Moon for Nick, and mine used to be Blue Moon, and now it's
Blue
Michigan
Moon.
Pothole.
All right, here we go. Last play of the half.
Here we go.
From the 18-yard line.
Peterson looking left. He'll let it go. Passes away. And incomplete.
Geez.
Oh, we got lucky there.
We got lucky. Hit him right in the hands.
It
The kid
did.
missed it. Taj was looking at the ball and should have been looking at the receiver. So, what's that?
Oh, and the clock says 1 second.
Oh, my God. No way. There's no way that could be.
1 second remaining on the clock.
I'm sorry. That play took more than 4 seconds.
Seemed to me like it took a little more than 4.
I'm sorry there.
All right, just going to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Coach Gunzel is absolutely livid and should be. There's no way a pass play 20 yards down the field can take 4 seconds.
Here we go. The last play. We think it's going to be the last play of the first half here. 3rd and 7 for the Montague Wildcats. Under pressure, Peterson, he'll get away from it now. He'll let it go, and it's going to be deflected and intercepted. It looked like ball is
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yep.
So that's the end of the first half from Montague. Yep. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Montague Wildcats nothing. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Montague. And Greg, we think that last play of the half was an interception for Ludington. We're not sure if it was Taj Williams or Mikey Himes. We'll get that information later, but it looked like the back judge signaled interception on that.
It was a tip ball, like you said. I'm just glad we caught it, not Montague kids.
Exactly.
So, we blitzed that time and forced him out of the pocket, and the kid threw it up in the back of the end zone, and ball got tipped, and good defensive stand.
You can see Montague came out here with a clear game plan tonight. They wanted to control the clock and make this a shorter game.
Correct.
By running the clock. They've turned the ball over 3 times to the Orioles, and the Orioles have capitalized on that. Ludington up 21-0. Ludington has scored on a 9-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Taj Williams. Point was good by Gomez. That gave him a 7-0 lead at the 3:52 mark of the first quarter. At the 9:40 mark of the second quarter, 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Again, the point after by Gomez was true. Ludington 14, Montague nothing. And then with 4:45 left in the opening half, a 5-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Mikey Himes, the Orioles' fantastic freshman. Again, Gomez's point after was good, and that's where we stand right now. Ludington 21, Montague nothing. And we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now. Listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole Colin Shelton. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that player for tonight's game against the Montague Wildcats is Colin Shelton. Colin is a senior. He wears jersey number 50. He plays center on offense, and he's a defensive end, or more commonly referred to as an edge, on defense. Now, Colin, your favorite thing about being a football player for the Ludington Orioles?
My favorite thing about being a football player for the Ludington Orioles is just the team chemistry that we have. We're always having fun with each other on the field, off the field. Love hanging out with each other on weekends. We're all great friends. It's my favorite thing.
You can definitely tell that you guys are having fun out there, and you can tell how much you enjoy playing for each other. That's been very evident so far through the 4-0 start this year. Strongest or best trait about the way you play the game?
I feel like my strongest and best trait, it might just be trying to pick my teammates up when they're trying to be like a leader on the field. Like if someone messes up, I'm always over there talking to them like, hey, it's no problem. Just fix on next play. You're all good. Don't worry about that one. Short memory.
Team strengths and goals. I know you've talked about the cohesiveness of this team, but anything else you'd like to embellish on that?
I don't think there's something else I could pinpoint that's really a
just the way you guys like playing for each other, the way you're having fun out here. They have very, very, very much shows up. It's very evident the way you guys play on Friday nights. I wanted to ask you, Colin, your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sports movie, it's a football movie. It's The Water Boy. Watched it when I was younger, still love it now.
One of my favorite Adam Sandler movies, too, and it's in my VHS DVD collection. Favorite music that you listen to?
I listen to a lot of R&B. Drake's my favorite artist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Favorite dish that Mom makes for you and your family?
This one's pretty easy. It's got to be spaghetti and meatballs. It's great.
Some great carbs, just what a growing young man like yourself needs. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
My favorite restaurant, it's pretty close, but it's got to be Jamesport. I know, they have a lot of great food there. I work there personally, but no bias. I really love the place.
Jamesport's coming up the list this year. I hear from a lot of your teammates, they love El Rancho, but I'm getting a lot more of your teammates that are mentioning Jamesport. So, yeah, that's a good place to eat, no doubt about it. Favorite class and teacher at LHS?
It's got to be any of the math classes with Miss Stone. She's a great teacher, super fun, really engaging, great at her job. Mm-hmm. I love her.
All right. Individual goals you'd like to attain this year on the gridiron?
For me, I think I have more of a defensive goals this year because last year our defense, a lot of people didn't love it, but I just really like to help our defense and step up on that front.
Well, right now you're one of 5 Orioles that have a sack. So there's 5 sacks this year for the team. You guys have only given up 26 points defensively. 6 of those points were on an 88-yard kickoff return. So you guys have just played phenomenal on defense. Well, you played phenomenal at offense and defense, but you've got that 1 sack, and 4 of your other teammates have a sack. So I'm sure you'd love getting to the quarterback, don't you?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's a great time. Doesn't matter if I get there or someone else does. Just love it.
Offensively, as a center, you're the guy that comes up. You're snapping the ball each and every offensive play to Cam or to Mikey, and you're the leader of that offensive line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down that line, same thing there. I try and be a leader, try and help the other guys out. Anytime anybody's got a question, they ask it. Almost everybody down there has an answer, and it's great. We try and really just be connected and help each other out.
All right. I wanted to ask you, Colin, your plans for winter and spring sports at Ludington High School.
So I don't play a winter sport, but for spring sport, I'm hoping to go out and join the golf team, make the team this year.
All right. Your hobbies?
Hobbies outside of school, love to be outdoors. Winter, snowboarding, love to be up at Crystal Mountain. Summer, love to go kayaking, fishing, golf, be at the beach, just enjoy this beautiful town.
Sound like a man of many talents, and it's good that you're got all those different hobbies there. Your role model?
It's got to be my dad. I've always looked up to him. He's showed me what to do with pretty much my whole life. He played football himself back when he was younger, and he played on the line too, the guard, same thing, defensive end, and yeah, it's really just cool to look up to him.
Okay, was your dad a Ludington graduate?
He was not. He graduated from Flint, I believe Flint Northern.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flint Northern. I think that might be where Jim Abbott may have went there, the former New York Yankee pitcher, pitched at the University of Michigan. I'm not positive on that, but I think. Now, Colin, where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing in 10 years?
10 years, hopefully, love to have a job, and hopefully be back here. This is a great place. I love this town. That's where I'd want to be.
Your college plans?
College plans, I'm hoping for the University of Michigan. I'd like to go there for academics, and I know it's a pretty competitive school, but I'm pretty hopeful.
Okay, well, best of luck with that. Anybody watching or listening to tonight's OSN 102.7 WMOM live stream that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to go ahead with my family, mom, dad, my older brother and his wife, and then I know I've got some other people that are watching. They're not quite family, but they are to me. Yeah. And I'd love to give a shout out to them as well.
You got that? That's the Colin Shelton fan club. That's a shout out from Colin himself. And Colin, thanks on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and the O's. Keep up this fantastic play, and nothing but the best for you and your Ludington teammates. Go O's.
Go O's. Thank you so much.
That was a fun interview with the Orioles center, Colin Shelton, who also plays defensive end for the Orioles. And Colin, just a real nice young man right there, and I had a lot of fun interviewing him the other day. We want to thank all of our sponsors down the line, and again, a big shout out to Coach Wilson Gunsel and his Ludington freshman team. They go down to Allendale last night and they win by the score of 15-14. Our JV team, they won big at Oriole Field last night, 42-3. And Coach Rich Kirby sent me this summary. He said that the leading rushers were freshman Jace Hodges with 170 yards on 7 totes of the football. That included 4 rushing touchdowns. So a huge game for freshman Jace Hodges, 170 yards on the ground last night on just 7 carries. Sophomore Asher Forfinski, he gained 110 yards on just 9 carries, and he ran for 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Sophomore Andrew Busan gained 32 yards on 6 carries. Leading tacklers were Jace Hodges with 8 stops. Sophomore Chase Gable had 7 tackles. Sophomore Rockney Lemire had 6 tackles. The JV Orioles are now 4-1 on the season. The tripod of Haney, Sloan, of Haney to Sloan to Forfinski. That's like Tinkers to Evers to Chance, the old baseball Hall of Fame trio. Yeah. Haney to Sloan to Forfinski remains perfect on extra points. So, Greg, you were at the game last night. What do you think of that 42-3 victory for Ludington JV?
Yeah, I mean, the kids played hard. They play hard every week, and they're having a great season so far. So they got some tough games coming up, but it's fun to watch them because they love to play the game of football, and they're getting better every week. And I would not be surprised if toward the end of the varsity season, some of those names will be up here full time at the varsity level to help the varsity in some spots.
Ludington gets Manistee next week at Manistee. We'll be heading up there to cover the game.
It's homecoming for Manistee.
Manistee's homecoming. They're returning the favor. The Orioles' homecoming last year was against Manistee, and that was a thriller. Ludington won 39-38. They pulled it out late in the game on a 2-point conversion.
Correct. So, and the weather is, this is a beautiful night for football. There's no wind here. It's got to be 65 degrees, and this is what Friday Night Lights is all about here. So, and next week is supposed to be just as good. So, great time to get out and watch the Orioles play some football. And the week after, we have Whitehall coming to Oriole Field, and that's our homecoming.
That's our homecoming, exactly.
Yeah, so an exciting 2 weeks here coming up.
Well, you said it. There is nothing like it in the fall. High school Friday Night Lights.
You got it. Yep. And later on too, we're gonna have a little special. If people don't know, we won a $5,000 grant for Friday Night Lights. So we're gonna have that presentation at the last home game against Tri-County, and they're presenting a check for that. And we're very excited about that, to put that to good use for Oriole football in the future here. So, and we're still in the running for a $25,000 prize from T-Mobile, and also a $1 million prize too. So we'll talk more about that when that gets closer to the last game of the season.
And one other thing I want to bring up, Greg, is that Oriole Nation, we need your help. The last time I checked, we only needed one more subscription to hit 1,000. Are we at it now? We have hit it. We have hit it. My technical engineer, Nick Wysong, just said we are at it. We have hit 1,000. In fact, are we over? We're at 1,000 and 1,000. We're exactly at 1,000. Subscriptions.
It's a milestone night, Scoop.
It is.
It's a milestone. You driving a Hummer, and Oriole Sports Network and 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Well, 1,000 subscriptions right now on our YouTube page. We appreciate that, Oriole Nation. Thank you so much for supporting the Orioles through the OSN. And I know Coach Thad Shank, our director of the Oriole Sports Network, the executive director, producer, is going to be very, very happy about that, just as I am, and all of us are, the OSN. We now have 1,000 subscriptions, so thank you so much. And let's build it up now. Let's go for 1,100. We talked about, Greg, that this year's team, the first Oriole football team to start a year out 4-0 since the 1989 team went 4-0. That was the great team led by Bobby Organ, and also had Jason Sof on it. There was 2 All-Staters right there, but that whole team was full of stars. Yeah. They ended up starting the year out that year. They defeated Big Rapids 8-6. Then they had a 19-0 win over Fremont before the game of the year, defeating Muskegon Reese Puffer 22-20. They then shut out Muskegon Heights 43-0. Down Spring Lake 29-8. Then defeated Greenville 32-20. A 42-6 victory over Muskegon Orchard View. Then they really whacked Fruitport 42-19. Before ending the regular season with a 23-6 victory over Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern. Their playoffs, they hosted a playoff game against the DeWitt Panthers, and they fell in that game 8-6. DeWitt ended up being state runner-up that year to Farmington Hills Harrison in Class B.
Yep.
DeWitt lost by a single point, 28-27. I remember the story Bobby Oregon told me, the Orioles all-state tight end. He said when he got to Michigan State, he went up to Mill Coleman. Of course, Coleman, the quarterback of Farmington Hills Harrison that won the Class B state championship that year, he goes, "You are so lucky. You are so lucky that DeWitt got by us. Otherwise, we would have met you in the state championship game." And here they became teammates at Michigan State.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what's good about the kids, this team right now, Scoop. I know we're only 4 weeks in it on our 5th game, but talking to the coaching staff, the kids come to work every day and practice. And they're not getting big-headed. They're not overlooking anybody. They just come to work, and that's the key to having a great season. You got to come to work every week, and got to play the game on Friday night and get back at it on Monday for practice. So that's a good thing to hear, that the kids are level-headed and are doing a good job in the classroom because they're student athletes. And I would like to say that, we did our first grade check this week, and there were no ineligible football players at the varsity or JV level. So
outstanding.
Exactly.
That gets an OSN Bravo Zulu salute.
There we go.
Exactly.
There we go. So we talk about that all the time. So with these guys, so they're doing a good job in the classroom, and it pays off on a football field.
You mentioned it, Greg. I mean, this team, they're serious, but yet they have their fun too, and you can see that they're playing for each other.
Correct.
And that this season is building. It continues to build. We knew it was going to be a special season when it began, and it's continuing on. And there's nothing that gets a community more fired up than if their team, you're building on a successful year, which these Orioles, they've got a 21-0 lead here at the half against the Montague Wildcats as they're trying to win their 5th straight ball game.
Yep, exactly. And this will be a key second half here. We've had a good first half. We made some mistakes, and we capitalized on some Montague turnovers. So we get the ball to start the half and see if we can put some more distance between us and them. Yeah,
Ludington will receive the ball to begin the second half right here as Montague won the coin toss, and they elected to receive. And they had a good-looking opening drive, Greg, until they fumbled, and Ludington got it. So the Orioles will get the ball to begin the second half, and Montague will kick off. Ludington will be going. I used to love this when Rod Beckman used to, the legendary voice of the Orioles for so many years, and I ran into Rod's brother, Bill Beckman, before the game tonight, and Rod's sister-in-law, and it was nice chatting with them.
Who don't you know on the west side of the state of Michigan, Scoop?
I know a few people.
You run into everybody.
But, Ludington will be going from right to left on your radio dial.
How about south to north?
Yes, south to north, that is correct, too. Yep. And we want to thank, again, all of our awesome sponsors. And as week 5 is about to enter the second half of this ball game.
Here we go.
Montague kicking off. Make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight, folks. We'll have the scoring summary, the stats, and area scores of interest up on the Orioles Sports Network page. Okay, set to kick off for Montague. Looks to be number 23, I believe. Yes, it is. 23 kicking off. And
Jonah Henderson.
Henderson will kick off, and the ball is received there by Taj Williams. Williams is going to be brought down there at about his 24-yard line. That's where Ludington will start out.
We just got a penalty. Brody Jones is, we'll see if he got a personal foul for...
might have to go.
A little unnecessary roughness here, blocking.
Okay. Shout out to Kathy Surd.
Oh,
you know Kathy, don't you?
Yes, I
Kathy,
do.
Great lady. Fellow.
Well, we got a break there.
Yes.
Somebody threw Brody Jones down, and they called Montague for a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So we get some great field position at the 37-yard line.
Whitehall.
38-yard line.
Whitehall currently defeating Manistee. I believe it's 26-0 in that ball game. So, Kathy Surd chimed in. It was great to hear from Kathy. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball is at the Oriole 38-yard line. Gunsel to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's rolling right. Oh. Penalty marker down.
Holding.
And Gunsel's first down run. Oh, boy, did he collide. He was like a locomotive out there. Yeah. And he just absolutely ran over the Montague defensive back, but I believe it's going to be all for naught.
Yeah, Greg. Our offensive line kind of grabbed a few guys and tackled them in the backfield, so that'll be coming back here.
Ludington up 21-0. OSN 102.7 WMOM. Happy to be here with you. Next week we'll be in Manistee.
See, here's the problem now, Scuba.
Yes.
Second half, we can't be sloppy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right? I know Coach Gunzel's a little upset right now because, we can't do that. We can't always convert on, 1st and 20 and those kind of things. So, we got to, rush the ball and make good decisions in the backfield and can't tackle guys.
1st and 20 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 28-yard line. Gunsel, he'll come back, and his pass is dropped right there, intended for Kyle Himes Jr., and Kyle wants to have that one back.
That was a nice hitch route. I mean, Kyle Himes Jr. went out about 7 yards, turned around. Cam hit him right in the face mask, and he couldn't catch the ball. So right in the hands. So now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 20, actually.
2nd and 20, excuse me.
2nd and 20, yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that first play that we had, we have a 3rd and 35 there that we converted on in the first half. All right, 2nd and 20 now for the Orioles.
They're bringing.
There is a.
They're bringing the house again, and good job by this offense is going on different snap count, so that was a quick 5 yards.
Linebacker Caleb Schmidt got a little bit too antsy right there, and he comes offside for Montague. And that'll give the Orioles.
And you expect that from Montague right now. All right, they're gonna try to. They need a turnover. They need a turnover and a quick score to get back in this game, and they're gonna try that kind of stuff.
All right, here we go. Gunsel now drops back to pass. He's going to let it fly, and it's going to be caught on the reception out there. It looked to be, is that Taj Williams?
Yep, Taj Williams.
Taj with a big catch. You love the way Taj went up and high pointed it.
I mean, that was perfect. A nice throw as a ball out there. Taj is going to get it or they're going to knock it down. So nice route there. Ran a post route from the slot, and now they're going a little no huddle. Yep, they're going to get another.
All the way. All the way down, Greg, to the Montague 33-yard line on that pass reception.
Yep.
Gunsel audibleizing now.
So this is something we talked about. You do some different things offensively, no huddle and stuff like that.
Look at the time he has to pass. Ball is bobbled, then caught by Williams. And Williams breaking a couple tackles, now penalty marker down.
I think he's going to get called for a face mask. Yep, he hit him in the face mask. Taj did a nice job, but you got to watch his hands there.
It's funny, Greg, you rarely ever see an offensive face masking, do you? You watch all these NFL games I watch.
Exactly.
You rarely see an offensive face mask call, and we might see one right here.
From a receiver or ball carrier.
Yes.
Exactly.
And, yes, we are going to see it.
Yep.
So that
was a big play, and
that'll take the Orioles back a few.
We probably had more penalties tonight than we've had all season.
Yes,
Would I
have.
say that right now? I bet you our penalty yards has got to be 60, 70 yards right now in the third quarter.
Orioles back at their own, at the Montague 37-yard line. Bring up a 1st and 14. You got to love this offensive line has given Cam all day back in the pocket.
Yep.
What does they have all season for the most part?
They've done a good job. Well, Cam's so elusive too.
Okay, here we go. Gunsel now, long count, and he'll drop back. He's got Kyle Himes open. Now he's got Himes all day. Look at this time he's got. Himes is breaking, and there's the first interception of the year on Cam Gunsel. It was just up for too long.
Yeah, well, the safety, he didn't see the other safety that came across the field, and he had some shorter routes, but wanted the big play, and
he tried to find Kyle Himes Jr.
Wow, we got a break there. I thought he was in the end zone, but he's down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
so,
we did. And actually, it was a 1st and 14 right there. I mean, if it was a 3rd and long, it would have really acted nice, kind of like a punt right there. But
correct.
Cam Gunsel's first thrown interception of the season, and it comes with 10:54 to go in the third quarter here against Montague. Ludington up 21-0. 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball is at their own 2 yard line. Eli Peterson.
Dive.
Here's a dive and some nice yardage right there. That'll give the Wildcats some breathing room.
They ran the dive a little wider this time. Instead of the A gap, they went outside the guard to the B gap, and our linebackers got to come up, and I think that was Cooper Holmes that came up and made the tackle.
Yeah, on Devlin Dean.
Yeah.
Devlin Dean on the carry, Cooper Holmes on the tackle. 2nd down and 7, gain of 3 on the play. Ball is at the the Montague 5-yard line. And we have 10:24 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 21-0. Another dive.
Same plays. Yep.
And they'll get the ball out. A few more yards right there. Let's see here who comes up for, looked like 60. Looked like Walt Autry on the stop right there. Big Walt. Walt checks in at 6'3", 297 pounds. He's a growing lad.
Works very hard in the weight room.
Yes.
Great musician. Great student athlete.
He's an aspiring thespian as well. 3rd and 4 for Montague.
Dive again.
Another dive, and let's see if they got a first down.
First down, yep. Good push, yep.
Things getting a little chippy out there. As Montague does push the ball out from their own 2. They got a first down on 3 straight dives, Greg.
That's their offense.
Yep.
That's their offense. So it makes them click. You got to be tough and physical up front. So they're not afraid, hey, you stop us once, can you stop us the second and third time? So
9:27 to go in the third quarter. Montague a 1st and 10, ball on their own 13-yard line. Another dive. Is there a fumble? There's a fumble, and they recover. Looked like Peterson recovered, and Cooper Holmes was right there. If he didn't snag that ball and secure it, and Cooper was going to have that football.
That was a big loss. Loss of 5 or 6. So they got penetration that time, and that's the thing with a quick dive right there. It's you have to have a great handoff between the exchange between the quarterback and the fullback, and if it's not, then the ball's on the ground. So
2nd down and 15. The ball back at the Montague 8-yard line. 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Peterson will fake the pitch. Now he's rolling right, rolling. He'll get rid of it, and it's caught. And a huge hit right there by who else? Cam Gunsel.
Yep.
Oh, Cam
nice
loves
job.
to hit. Boy,
Yep.
Oh boy, did he come up and lay the wood there.
Yep, that was a nice play, and he got outside, ran a boot pass, and Cam was right there to make the play. What did they pick up? 5 yards on that, so it makes it 3rd and 9. So,
3rd and 9, ball on the Montague 14-yard line. See who caught that ball, Greg?
What's that?
Was that number 10 on the reception?
I think so, yes.
Cole Harrimans, I believe, on the reception there for Montague. So I was too busy watching that big hit, the big collision right there. Here we go, 3rd and 9, 8:20 to go, third quarter. Montague with the football. Here's a pitch. And
he's out of bounds.
out of bounds, and it'll be...
Good job by the...
Short.
I don't know who was over here. Cam was here.
Cam was there. Michael Wilson was over there. Messiah Himes.
Yep.
You also had Cooper Holmes in the vicinity.
Yep.
There were 4 or 5 Orioles.
So what are you
right
doing,
there.
Scoop? It's 4th and
They're
4.
They're
They got a punt.
They have to, they're so deep right here that they're going to have to punt. Now, I wouldn't be shocked to see a fake punt, Greg.
Yeah, you could.
They're down 21-0.
Yeah.
There's 8:12 to go. 8:13 left in the ball or in the third quarter.
I think the quarterbacks are punters, so you never know.
It is. Actually, it's number. Is that Devlin?
Is that 5? Yeah.
No, that's 5. Yeah, it's Peterson, and it's a good punt. Peterson gets it out there.
Come up and catch it.
And it's going to take a really nice Montague bounce. So that's an excellent punt right there.
That's a 20-yard gain that we got to catch the ball there.
It's down by Montague's number 24, Kean Peters. And after it takes a nice roll, Ludington up 21-0. They'll get the ball, and we got some more love to give to some of our sponsors, beginning with Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Mike can be reached at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. They're located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Orioles with it. Mikey Himes on the carry, breaks the tackle. Himes is still on his feet, and he's near a first down.
Yep.
Boy, that speed of Mikey Himes.
That was a nice job, but you got to give credit to the wide receivers there. They did a nice job of blocking and staying on their guys. Brody Jones had a nice block, so, nice job.
You sense here, Greg, that the Oriole offense are trying to pick the tempo up right now.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get back on the run aspect here and keep the clock running and work on their pass game a little bit.
1st and 10, ball on the Oriole 44-yard line. 7:52 left in the third quarter.
Same play.
In motion now. Gunsel will keep. And Gunsel finding his way, maneuvering there through Wildcats. And it's a nice pickup
Yep, 6
to
yards.
midfield.
Yep. Nice job. They could have ran the sweep again, but Cam kept it, read the defensive end, and Cam's helmet came off again, so he's got to come out.
Cam talking to the official right there, like you might be saying, "Hey, Mr. Official, they're kind of torquing on my helmet."
Yeah, I mean, Charlie's talking to the sideline official right there now too about the same thing. So how does a helmet come off if you make a clean tackle?
We haven't seen Cam's helmet come off all
and now
season.
he's talking to the white hat too.
Twice tonight.
So, yep, that's twice. Exactly right.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. Ball is at midfield. Ludington up 21-0. Colin Shelton, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight.
You think Mikey Himes is going to hand the ball off, or is he going to run it here?
He's going to run. He's going to run. He fumbles it. Now he'll pick it up. Now he'll run. He's at midfield, and he's got a 1st down. Well, I'll tell you, Mikey Himes bobbled the ball. He picked it up, and he gets a nice pickup of about 5, and he has a 1st down for the Orioles.
It's just right now, Mikey likes to run the ball.
Yes, he does.
I don't think he's reading what Coach Gilla wants him to read, the defensive end. And he did fumble the ball, but I told you he was going to run the ball.
You did. He picked it up rather quickly. Remember that 1970s popular commercial? Give it to Mikey. He eats anything and everything. Himes, Gunsel on the carry, breaking tackles, and what a run there by Cam Gunsel all the way down to the Montague 30. They're going to mark him at the 37, I believe. Gain of 8, and he broke about 3 tackles on that one.
Yep, I think Coach Gunsel is just saying, okay, let's just line up and get back to our run game here and chew the clock up and see if we can score a touchdown.
Ludington up 21-0. There's 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. They have the ball now, a 2nd and 2 on the Montague 37.
Now's the time to throw the ball if you want to.
Yeah. Gunsel now, he'll fake, he'll throw a wide open receiver. That's Kyle Himes. Himes breaks the tackle. Himes, he's in the open. He breaks another tackle. What a 2-3 great moves by Kyle Himes Jr. there. He's got the ball inside the Montague 5-yard line.
Yep, nice. It was just a nice hitch pass, and it was 2nd and short, and ran a nice route. Good throw by Cam, and he must have ran out of bounds at the 5. So 1st and goal at the 5.
Atchison on the tackle there for Montague. Ludington up 21-0. 5:31 to go in the third quarter. Orioles have a 1st down and goal to go. Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel! Touchdown, Ludington Orioles! At the 5:22 mark of the third quarter.
He went untouched there. Nice job by the offensive line, creating some nice gaps right there for Cam to run through. He
wasn't touched till he was into the end zone.
You got it. So
that is Cam's 4th touchdown of the night, the combination of passing and running. And he now has 28 total touchdowns on the season. Gomez in for the point after. Good snap by Haney. Good hold there by Wilson. The kick is up and good by Gabe Gomez. 5:22 left in the third quarter. Your score from Montague, the Ludington Orioles 28, the Montague Wildcats nothing. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Montague, Ludington up 28-0 after that 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. He has 2 touchdown runs tonight and 2 touchdown passes. Gomez now in for the point after. I'm sorry, now in for the kickoff. He converted the point after. That's what I meant to say. And here comes a run back by Montague, and a good run back to the 30-yard line. And on the tackle there looked to be number 11 for the Orioles and number 24. And let me get my sheet here. Okay. 11 is Brody Jones, and 24, that would be, of course, Darren Rodriguez.
Yep. Nice job by Darren there.
So Montague will start out 1st and 10, ball on their own 30-yard line. And again, we want to thank Montague Athletic Director Jay Mulder and his staff and everybody here at Montague who have really made us feel welcome here. They've rolled the red carpet out, and they even took food orders for us.
Just for you, Scoop. They knew you were coming.
And they have delivered. Got some good looking, some good smelling chicken strips right there. Could get chicken strips or pizza. Got a brownie and also some beverage. So thank you, Montague. There's a pass, and it is incomplete. It was intended right there for Cooper Bradley. It's incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball on the Montague 30-yard line. 5:12 remaining in the third quarter. The Orioles up 28-0. Next week, which will be week 6 of the MHSAA, Ludington at their arch rival, the Manistee Mariners, and it'll be Manistee's homecoming. You don't think there's anything Manistee would like to do more than upset their arch rival.
Correct,
Greg.
especially after last year.
Yes, exactly. Okay, 2nd and 10 for Montague. Peterson will give now, a quick hitter, and there's a nice gang tackle there by the Orioles. Looked like the tackle was led by J.T. Keith. Also on it was number 50, and that was our player in the spotlight, Colin Shelton. Of course, anytime there is a tackle, you're never surprised when you see number 3 in on the tackle as well.
Correct.
Cooper Holmes.
We got Blaine Fuller coming in and playing linebacker today.
Good to see Brune out there.
Excuse me.
Brune Fuller.
Yes, I call him Blaine. Sorry about that.
He's been getting some more playing time, Greg. That's good.
He's in there, passing situation here.
3rd and 6 for Montague, and they'll give a handoff. And on the carry, a nice pickup there. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Nice play by, who was that? I can't see here.
Coming up right there was
Messiah Himes, and Cam made a nice play.
Yep.
Kept them short, 4th and 1.
4th and 1. And these Ludington players, I'm sure that all the coaches, the assistant coaches, Coach Gunsel are saying, hey, just be aware at all times out there. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yep.
Protect yourself. In the games like this, 28-0, Greg. You were a head coach for many, many years at Michigan Center as well as Leslie. You had an interesting story you were telling me on the way here. You'll have to relay that to Oriole Nation later. Right now, though, we have a 4th and 1 for the Montague Wildcats. Peterson will keep, and he's got the 1st down. And there's a host of Orioles there to bring them down, but a nice pickup there for their Eli Peterson, the Montague quarterback. Tell Oriole Nation about interesting tonight, 2 of your assistant coaches.
That's the 2 schools you just mentioned, Michigan Center and Leslie. Both, I was the head coach there and left, and both of my assistants are playing each other tonight. They're both 4-0 and ranked in the top 5 in the state of Michigan tonight. So
playing for the lead of the Cascade Conference.
Yeah, Cascades Conference down in the Jackson area. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out.
All right, we have 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 28-0. 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on their own 43-yard line. Peterson to throw, he let it go, and it's incomplete. Nice attempt right there by Harrimans to pick that ball up just off the grass. Yeah, that was Cole Harrimans, the intended receiver right there.
We had a little pressure there, and the front 4 had nice pressure. Cooper Holmes came on a little late blitz and got in the throwing alley there a little bit. So ball skipped off the turf, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Actually, you like to say turf, but that's actually natural grass out there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Turf is turf.
It is. You're right. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Quarterback keep, and Peterson with a nice run there. No, you don't see too many people run over Cooper Holmes like that.
Yeah, he just did that time, didn't he?
Yeah.
You saw the same thing. So it's better to receive than.
Exactly. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5 for the Montague Wildcats. They have the ball at their own 48-yard line.
I would think they're in 2-down territory here, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to run the ball again here. They've had good success on the outside sweeps here.
You know, for as much as we talk about our vaunted offense of the Orioles, that defense, they're prideful too, Greg. They've only given up, like you said, the 26 points this year.
Yeah.
You know they want to do nothing more than pitch a shutout here.
Yep, exactly. Nice job. They ran a little QB counter there, and we had good pressure, penetration in the backfield, and
gain of 1.
A lot of gang tackling there. So a big 4th and 4 here, and it looks like they're going to punt again.
Oh.
Now you could be for a fake here, Scoop.
I would not, right here at midfield, this is where you would expect a fake.
And we'll see if our punt returners will catch the ball.
This is going to be a fake. If it's not, I'll be shocked.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay, so 4th and 4 for the Montague Wildcats. Peterson into punt. And it is a fake.
You're right.
And they have a first down.
Right.
I felt it.
You called it.
Yep.
They snapped it to the up back. He went right off tackle. Exactly right.
Believe that was that 13 on the carry or? Yep, it was
13.
13.
You saw it. Yep.
And that was Dane Rosler. Who received the ball, and he gets just enough for a Montague first down on the fake punt.
You got it. You called it.
Okay, here we go now. It's the 1st and 10 for Montague. They have the ball at the Oriole 45-yard line. There's 1:13 left in the third quarter.
I was going to say that should be a penalty. Yeah, they had too many guys in the huddle and illegal substitution. Exactly right. Guy came out of the huddle and ran off the field because they saw they had 12 guys.
Hey, shout out to Audrey Robertson Bowles. Audrey Robertson Bowles, what a nice lady. I've met her before. You know, her dad was the first captain of the SS Badger.
Wow.
Yep. We're getting down to our late season right now. I've only got about 7 working days left. Yep. October 12th, last day of sailing for the SS Badger. Special shout out to Captain Ed Welchie. There's a nice gain there by the Montague Wildcats, number 1, and that was Cooper Bradley. Little end around a little toss right there.
Just a toss play, and they got the edge and picked up 6 yards.
Yeah. Shout out, I said a shout out there to Captain Ed Wiltsey. He's one of our 2 captains. He's from Traverse City. Shout out as well to our other captain, our senior captain from Muskegon, Michigan, Captain Mike Martin. 2nd down and 4 for Montague. Ball is at the Oriole 39-yard line. There's 57 seconds left in this third quarter. Tri-County is defeating Newaygo 35-7. So big shout out there to Patrick Hayner, who gave us that score. Here's a fake pitch. Peterson's pass is incomplete. He had a guy wide open out there, too.
Nice job by Colin Shelton. He stayed outside, and he had to throw the ball over his outstretched hand, and Colin did a nice job. That was all about him right there. So
good pursuit there by Ludington, too.
Yes.
They were closing fast on that. Another score, Muskegon Orchard View right now downing Muskegon Catholic 26-7. We appreciate you folks out there, Oriole Nation, reporting us those scores and letting us know, and we'll get them on the air if we can. So we have 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Montague facing a 3rd and 4. Ball is on the Oriole 39-yard line. Ludington up 28-0. Peterson now and counter, and good job by the Orioles. Fumble! And the Orioles have it! Oh, my, as Dick Enberg would say.
That might be Cam, I think.
Yep, big hit right there. And recovering the ball, Michael Wilson.
Yes, nice job, Michael, number 12. Nice job.
Ludington forcing another turnover. I believe that's Montague's 4th turnover of the ball game. Hey, Oriole Nation, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. Located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family-owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. As I said, Greg, you don't think this Ludington defense is prideful? They don't want to. They want another shutout tonight.
They're on their way. Got one more quarter to go.
the last time an Oriole team I know that had the 2011 team had at least 3 shutouts in a row, as they made a charge for the playoffs. Here's a pass, wide open. Boy, that ball was inked. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Taj Williams at the 30, 25, and knocked out of bounds. Boy, that pass from Gunsel had some zip on it and completed to Taj Williams. Big gain for the Orioles.
I know we haven't kept track, but I bet you Taj might have 150 yards in receiving, if not more than that, once you add up all his big plays.
We talked about, Coach Gunsel talked about that Taj didn't have a reception last week, and he didn't pout. He wasn't pouting in practice.
Well,
he didn't have 50 pounds of lip, walking around pouting, and that's a huge thing.
Yep.
So Ludington, Coach Gunsel said, we will not allow that with our players. And you've seen it the way this team plays for each other. Gunsel keeps. And Gunsel will get down to about the
18.
Yep, and that looked like
end of the quarter.
Well, not the end. Well, no, actually 25 seconds to go. But yeah, you can say things are really getting chippy out there right now between Ludington and Montague.
Yep, that'll end the quarter. So.
Yep. Okay. So right now at the end of 3 from Montague, your score: the Ludington Orioles 28, the Montague Wildcats nothing. You are watching and listening to the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, as well as 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Montague. Scoop Hansen, Greg Piscadna, Nick Wysong, and Connor. No, I'm sorry, not Connor. Jackson Jenner. Jackson Jenner. Why was it calling you Connor? Jackson Jenner, our OSN cameraman. The OSN and 102.7 WMOM. The only scoring in that third quarter, a 5-yard touchdown run by Orioles quarterback Cam Gunsel. Gomez point after good. And Ludington, which led 21-0 at halftime, now up 28-0 as we enter the fourth quarter, Greg.
You got it. So let's see if we can cap this drive off and make the extra point, and we'd be able to get out of here a little sooner tonight.
That would be nice. I get home, get everything updated, so I can get a good night of sleep in preparation to attend Matthew and Sophia Sardo's wedding tomorrow. West, there's a outside and there's a penalty marker down. Now I got the I got Sophia's name right, Sophia Sardo, but after they get married tomorrow, it'll be Sophia Westhouse. Big Country. You remember Big Country?
Are you giving a speech there tomorrow?
No, but I've got to make sure. I called her Mackenzie earlier.
All right.
So, yeah, Sophia and Matthew, Big Country, Westhouse.
We had a penalty. We had holding on the outside. It was a nice play there, and our wide receivers are doing a great job blocking. Just got their hands outside the frame of the defensive back, and they called it. So
one of the
we got a lot of penalties now.
Yes, we have.
Coach Gunsel is not going to be a happy camper about all the penalties we've had here.
Muskegon Oak Ridge 41, Fremont nothing. And we have one of the Oriole Nation says, "Hey, Scoop, that Darren Rodriguez is lightning fast." We agree. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 12 for the Orioles. Gunsel has Taj Williams. Little pop pass to Taj Williams. Taj gets outside. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He cuts it inside. Still on his feet. He's down near the goal line. I think he's going to be marked down at the 1.
Yeah. Wow. He hit the pylon. That's a hell of a run by Taj. So he's had a best game of his career, I would say. I mean, between running and catching the ball, Taj is we're still going to get on him about the first reception because he got caught from behind. So can't wait to see him in school and ask him about that one. So
I'm going to tease him a little bit about that too, but I shouldn't be talking about that. I don't know if I could even jog right now. So Ludington has a first down goal to go, and now we're going to have penalty marker down and a penalty on the Orioles. Boy, they get right at the 1 yard line. You're right. Coach Gunsel will be spending this next week heading into the Manistee game. They're going to be cleaning up a lot of things on these penalties.
You got it. So now that just changes their offensive thought process now. So now you're out at the 6, so you got to go back to your regular offense instead of your goal line offense. And, just not being sharp. You know, that might be the first thing. Yes, we're ahead 28-0, but we're not playing very sharp tonight.
First down and goal to go. Ball at the Montague 6-yard line. Gunsel looks over to offensive coordinator.
I got to call timeout because we don't have enough guys on the field.
Oh, boy, you can see offensive coordinator Brent Gillett not happy.
Both of them,
Yep. And now a timeout called by the Orioles. We want to give some love to McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. IRCA. Well, okay, we're gonna go to IRCA Auto Center next. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on their lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Great win by our Lions Monday night over Baltimore. That was two drives of over 90 yards, Greg.
Yep, exactly, and they ran the ball. That was the key.
Yep.
So here we go. First and goal from the 6.
Gunsel, he will roll right. Now he'll keep Gunsel at the 5. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles! A 6-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel at the 11:35 mark of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he sprinted out and was going to throw the ball, but saw no one there, and he went in untouched. So that's the weapon Cam is. You know, we got a lot of weapons, guys that can make plays, and we've seen that tonight. And Nice decision by Cam to get the ball in the end zone.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Gunsel lift Cam now and give Mikey Himes some reps.
I would say, let's see. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. Gomez in for the point after attempt. The holder is, looks like the holder is it's blocked.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Should've been
What was I seeing?
Kicker. Yeah.
What the heck was I watching there? The kick is up and good.
Yeah.
I don't know what I saw right there. It looked like the kick got blocked right there, but it's good by Gabe Gomez. So the Orioles up 35-0, 11:35 to go in the ball game. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Montague. Cam Gunsel's his third rushing touchdown of the ball game, a 6-yard touchdown run. Gomez point after was good. Ludington up 35-0. Gunsel has 3 touchdown runs tonight, 2 touchdown passes. So he now has 29 combined touchdowns on the year, averaging 6 touchdowns per game on the season.
Wow. I would expect now we'll start seeing some reserves in here and backups. I would say just some backups because since we're up 35, we have a running clock. So how much time is there? 11:35.
Yep.
So this is going to go pretty quick.
Gomez steps into the ball. He'll drive it, and it's fielded at about the 3-yard line, and bringing it up for Montague. And
nice tackle.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle there. That was Brody Jones again.
Yeah. Brody's had a good night on special teams. He's been around the football and made some plays. So
a very good night. And that was Cooper Bradley on the return there for Montague. Ludington up 35-0. The running clock is in effect. You can see the official down on the field. Hey, wind it. You know, that's mandated by the state. 35 points. Is that second half, right?
Second half.
Yeah.
Yep. Second half. So,
I mean, you can have a 50-0 lead in the first
half.
First half.
Second half. Just the second half will go that much faster.
Okay. So Montague now, 1st and 10, ball is at their 25-yard line, and they'll run it off of their left tackle right there.
Nice. Mikey Wilson.
Yep, Wilson.
Michael Wilson, nice play.
And also
nice tackle.
Wilson there, and also on the assist for the Orioles looked to be, is that Cooper Holmes? Yep, Cooper. Cooper and Michael Wilson teaming up for there. One went high, one went low.
It's perfect.
It submerged the
good team tackling right there. Yep.
And that was, I believe, Devlin Dean on the carry there for Montague. Dean and Bradley have ran the ball quite a bit for the Montague Wildcats tonight. Peterson now facing a 2nd and 7, and he'll keep quarterback draw, and he's brought down there by the Orioles number 20. Logan Sloan on the stop.
Nice job by Logan. Stayed in his alley, came off, saw the quarterback run, and came off and made a nice play. Nice job, Logan. 3rd and 3 here.
Montague has the ball on their own 32-yard line. You're right. Ludington, 35 points tonight. They've had more penalties than they've had all season long in any game. That's not
I bet
even
you
close.
we might be close to over 80 yards in penalties.
Yeah. And next week they take on their arch rival, the Manistee Mariners, at Manistee. It'll be Manistee's homecoming. Peterson, a little razzle-dazzle, fumble, and I think the Orioles have it. Let's see here.
No, they're giving it to them.
Nope, Montague does recover, and it's recovered by Cooper Bradley.
They tried a double reverse there, and bad handoff, and it's 4th and 10.
9-10 left in the ball game. Orioles 35, Wildcats nothing. Montague will send in the punt team.
You think they'll punt now?
I think.
Or are you going to fake it?
No, they're not going to fake on this one, Greg.
Come on.
Nope. I'm not going to go out on a limb here and say it's going to be a fake. I think they're going to punt the ball here.
Right.
Yep.
We don't have anybody back.
Yeah, well, Ludington's
We're just going to let it go.
Peterson is the punter for Montague. He's their quarterback. High snap. He will get it away, and it's a high punt. And it's going to take a Ludington bounce. And
48-yard line.
Yep. Ludington will have it at, as Greg said, their own 40. They might mark it at the 47.
Oh, the ball was up here.
I agree.
Come on.
I agree, but look here.
Well, yeah.
Yep, it's going to be marked
terrible.
Hey, we got to give some more love to some more of our sponsors. And beginning with North Star Chiropractic, they pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Himes trying to get to the outside. He'll cut it back now, and he broke 3 tackles. Himes is in the open. Mikey Himes, now he'll go out of bounds. But boy, what an electrifying, about a 20-yard run right there, Greg.
He is very elusive. He is an outstanding freshman.
Yep.
And has a very good career.
Very bright future ahead of him.
Very bright future.
He gets the ball down.
He can do that.
Yep, down to the Montague 35-yard line. Yep. So nice gain right there. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. 7:07 left in the game. Running clock is in effect. Ludington up 35-0. And I'm kind of surprised Gunsel's still in their quarterback right now.
Yeah, I don't expect him to run the ball.
Messiah Himes on the carry.
Yeah.
And he's brought down. Hey, Greg, I'm sure you saw that. Went viral, that JV game between Stevensville Lakeshore and Kalamazoo Catholic or Kalamazoo Central. And
Kalamazoo Central.
The player that used
jumped on the
World
kid.
Wrestling Federation
That's
move.
just too bad that that happened. And I know we talked about that. We had an MHSA meeting this week, and Mark Yule talked about that the school's already had discipline on the kid, and you feel bad for the kid that got hurt, and you feel bad for the kid that got in trouble. So hopefully you don't see that moving forward. So.
Here's a little pop pass from Gunsel there to Himes.
I think our wide receivers are getting a little tired today.
Yeah.
Looks like it right now. But all the blocking and all the pass routes and all the running, so and all we're doing is they're not exploding up the field like they did in the first and second quarter. So
maybe they're saving a little juice for their arch rival next week.
I would say so.
The offensive line still looks pretty fresh. Okay, Ludington facing a 3rd and 3. In motion is Himes, Messiah Himes, that is. Himes looking to pass.
Oh, Cam's
got it. Boy, he faked us out. And the tackle is made, but Cam has a first down. Boy, he rode that ball into Messiah Himes' gut for quite a while before he took off with it. Looked like the old heydays of Michigan Wolverines with Ricky the Peach Leach at quarterback, handing the ball off to Rob Lytle.
I think the problem there, whoever was running in front, Cam wanted him to run, and he passed him with the ball. So you got to go. You got to take it and go.
5:09 remaining in the game. Ludington up 35-0. Orioles driving. They have the ball at the Montague 20-yard line. Gunsel, 5 touchdowns combined tonight, 3 rushing, 2 passing. There's a little pitch pop pass again, and that is Himes breaks the tackle. Himes is going to go. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. Broke a tackle, and he takes it into the end zone.
That is, I don't know how he does that.
I don't either. Wow.
We've seen him now for 5 games, and he just seems like people can't tackle him, just can't grab onto him or anything like that. So that's a special talent that that young man has, and
unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they had 2 guys around him, and he stopped and changed direction, and they went untouched in the end zone. So nice job.
20-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Mikey Himes. Ludington now up 41-0. Gomez in to attempt the point after. Here's a snap. A good snap. Kick is put down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Ludington 42, Montague nothing. 4:49 left in the ball game. And we want to thank Team Loney Real Estate. That's Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate. Let him guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. That's Jamie Loney. You can reach him at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Nick, I was talking to Greg about this earlier, that koi fish, they swim in schools of 4. And if koi A, B, and C are attacked, they leave decoy.
Scoop, we won't talk about that. I hope your Facebook friends don't talk about that either for you.
They will leave decoy. Yep.
Yeah, decoy. That must be a Badger joke.
That's the newest Badger joke.
Oh, Badger bingo. Here we go.
Big thank you to Maureen Mo, one of our cruise directors on that, Maureen Mahoney, who gave me that joke. And it's been a big hit of late.
I bet it has.
With the Badger bingo fanatics.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, the kick goes out of bounds right there. So Ludington will leave Montague with the ball on their own 35-yard line. 4:49 left in the game. Ludington 42, Montague nothing. Ludington now through almost 5 games.
Don't say it. Don't jinx it, Scoop. All right, we got all the 2s in here now.
Ludington Orioles have scored 237 points thus far this season.
There we go.
While giving up 26.
Oh, well,
okay.
I hope they don't score now.
All right. Let's see if we can keep the shutout streak going
I'll
right
have
here.
to drive home.
Coach Dynast, he wants
the
that
Hummer. You won't
time.
get your face on the Hummer.
Yeah, I think you said you wanted to drive the Hummer, so it's fun. It's the Hummer. A big thank you to Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner.
64. Who is that? That's a new number.
Yeah, that's
Chase Gable.
Chase
Nice
Gable.
job, Chase. Made a nice
Let's see.
play
Also-
on first down. Yeah, we got a lot of backups in there. Good time for these guys to play. Chase is in there.
Gregory Schrader is in there.
Yep.
Number 56. So Montague has a 2nd down and 8 right now. We'll see. We'll get some other new numbers out there, too.
Another dive.
There is a dive and little
56, Gregory Schrader.
Yeah, Gregory Schrader. 12 is Michael. That's Michael Wilson for the Orioles.
Cooper Luce is out there playing a little bit.
Yep, and Brune Fuller. No, Finn Flannery. Good to see Finn out there. He wears jersey number 8. Also, is that 51? Brandon Unsall, I believe, out there. Looks like it.
Brandon's not there.
No, he's not out
No.
there. There's a
Nice play. Who's that? 19.
19 on the stop for the Orioles, and that
Landon Sloan.
Landon Sloan. Ball carried there
Nice
by
job.
Cooper Bradley from
Yep,
Montague.
4th down here.
Yep. 3:03 left in the game. Orioles up 42-0. Cam Gunsel, 6 more touchdowns tonight. He's got
Is that what he
30.
got?
Yep, 30
Wow.
combined touchdowns through 5 games. He had 48 combined touchdowns last year, which set the Oriole record, breaking Boyd Meeker's record, which was set in 2011 of 35. Cam had 48 last year. And he's got 30 through 5 games. All right, here's Montague now facing a 4th down. They'll keep, and Peterson, he'll pitch, and a first down for
down,
Montague,
yep.
but coming up, Messiah Himes along with number 19 for the Orioles, and
Landon
that was
Sloan.
Landon Sloan.
Nice job, Landon. Yep, they finally ran the ball outside, and we didn't have enough guys there, and they made a nice pitch, but at least we made a tackle, and first down for Montague.
Also on the field right now for the Orioles, number 14, their punter, who hasn't seen a lot of action this year punting, and that's Keldon Mosier.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a very
if
good
he's
thing.
not punting a lot.
Very good thing. Yep. So right now, Montague has a 1st and 10. We're down to a minute 57 to go in the ball game.
Let's see if they try to throw the ball here.
Again, make sure you check out the Orioles Sports Network page later this evening. We'll have the scoring summary
Yep.
up there.
Throwing.
Scores of
Oh,
interest.
guy's wide open.
He's open. It's going to be picked.
Oh.
Interception for the Orioles. It's picked
Oh,
up.
boy.
Messiah Himes.
Gone.
Himes may go all the way. He's at the 40, 35, 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. Messiah Himes with his team-leading 4th interception of the year at the 134 mark.
Ball was underthrown. He had guys behind him, and nice job by Messiah just adjusting to the football, and no one was going to catch him. So,
Let's see, Greg, where did he pick that? I'm looking
yeah,
where
it's
he picked
probably
it off.
about, 75 yards? I would say
I
about
would-
the 25, maybe.
Yeah, I would
Return it,
say,
yep.
yeah,
It was
25.
25 or 30, yep.
We'll get the official total from
Yeah.
Coach Charlie Gunsel, but right now we're going to call it a 75-yard interception return for a touchdown
Yep.
by that ball hawk, Messiah Himes.
Yep.
His 4th of the year. Ludington now up 48-0. 134 left in the ball game. And Gabe Gomez in for the point after attempt. The holder, I thought it was Michael, but Michael Wilson. It is not right there. That's number 16 for the Orioles. And
Victor Herrera.
Herrera is the holder, and I think it's Haney is the snapper, the long snapper for this. Jackson Haney. Here is the good snap. Ball's put down, the kick
Good
is
hold,
up, and
too.
the kick is good.
Yep, good
Ludington
hold.
49, Montague nothing. 134 left in the game. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. And Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington, your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. I want to thank you guys tonight. It's been a pleasure doing this game with you. You have done an indomitable job.
Yeah, these young men in front of us, the camera guy
Yep.
and the audio guy,
Jackson,
tech guy, Jackson and Nick.
Jenner,
Yeah.
and Nick Wysong. Just
Jackson
a fantastic.
and Nick have done a great job.
Yep. Ludington up 49-0. Special shout out again to my fellow Mason County Sports Hall of Fame Board of Directors member Kathy Surd, who's tuned in tonight.
Wow. I didn't know she was on the board too.
Yep, she is.
She's a big volleyball.
She is.
Daughter's a very good volleyball player.
And her daughter has a unique name. Is it, I'm trying to think of it right now. It's like Sierra?
I don't know.
I know it starts with an S. She'll probably chime in and let me know.
I
I'm
would
sure
hope
she
so.
will. Yeah. Her son has a unique name too. Both of her children have different names. Names, not the run-of-the-mill names that you see often. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Are they going to take a knee or run a dive? What are they going to do? We got 134. They could take a couple knees and get out of here, or want to run a play.
Orioles 49, Wildcats nothing.
You just worry about one of their guys. If I'm their coach, just not getting anybody hurt right now because you got to play another game next week.
That is so very true, Greg. Now Montague
Basic dive. Yep.
Just looks like a 34 dive right into right into the hole there. Yep. And let's see if we got more new numbers out there. So
Finn
we can.
Flannery, number 8, made the play.
Hey, Asher Furfinski on the field right now, number 22. And Asher's been putting up some big numbers on the JV team. He's a fine athlete. Also in the game for the Orioles right now is, let's see here. Actually, they have Dario Lopez listed at 22, and they have Asher Forfinski listed as 6.
I think they
Both-
changed some number.
Yeah,
That's
both are
our
in, though.
problem. They don't tell us.
Both are in the game. That's a
boy.
fumble, I believe, or they're going to call it incomplete.
Yeah.
It looked like he was coming forward with his throwing arm
Oh,
there.
they
But
fumbled it.
they're going to say it's a fumble, though. Ludington football. No. The side judge is coming over, Greg. He's saying incomplete pass. It did look like he was coming forward with his arm right there. The old tuck
But
rule.
the ball might have slipped out of his hand.
It could have.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got two officials having a confab right now.
Nope.
The referee is going to say Oriole football.
Yep.
Or should I say,
Is that the 5 or 6 turnover of the night?
That's at least the 5th. And it very well could be the 6th Montague turnover. Ludington in victory formation. We're down to 25 seconds left in the game. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show, as I'll be talking with Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel.
Yep, we don't even have to take a snap. So, happy bus ride home back to Ludington, and
it's going to be a fun 41-mile drive back.
There we go.
40
and
miles.
And then we get ready for Manistee.
Yes,
there
we
go.
do. And that's 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The Ludington Orioles are now officially 5-0 on the season, and they move to 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference, their 3rd straight shutout. And they now have, they've scored a lot of points, and they've only given up 26, and they're now 5-0.
There we go. It's I think they're happy, and didn't look like anybody got hurt, so it's a great Friday night.
Yeah, and that score sure did come down fast from the scoreboard, Greg.
Did it?
Yeah. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We're going to step aside right now. Final score from Montague, the Ludington Orioles 49, and the Montague Wildcats nothing. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Again, a big thank you to the athletic director, Jay Mulder, and his staff here at Montague. Ludington wins tonight to move to 5-0. They win with another decisive victory, 49-0 over the Montague Wildcats, as they will go on to play the Manistee Mariners next week. It'll be Manistee's homecoming, and the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be there to bring you the game. 6:40 with the pregame next Friday from Manistee. I look forward to talking to Coach Charlie Gunsel here during the Smith and Eddy postgame show and taking a look at the scoring summary tonight. This will be up on the OSN page later this evening as well, folks. Ludington got on the board at the 3:52 mark of the opening quarter, a 9-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to his slot back, Taj Williams. And the point after was good by Gabe Gomez. Ludington had a 7-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Orioles added 14 points, beginning with a 1-yard touchdown run by Gunsel. The point after, again, good by Gomez. Ludington had a 14-0 lead at the 9:40 mark of the second quarter. With 4:45 to go in the second quarter, a 5-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Mikey Himes. The point after, again, good. Ludington was up 21-0 at the half. In the third quarter, only 7 points scored. That came at the 5:22 mark. 5-yard touchdown run by Gunsel. Gomez point after good. Ludington up 28-0. In the fourth quarter, 3 Orioles scores beginning at the 11:30 mark. A 6-yard touchdown run by Gunsel. Gomez again, point after good. 35-0 Ludington. With 4:49 to go in the game, a 20-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Mikey Himes. Gomez, again, the point after was true. Ludington 42, Montague nothing. And then with just 1:34 left in the game, a 75-yard touchdown return of an interception by Messiah Himes. Gomez, point after good. Ludington wins 49-0. And Greg, the Orioles moving out now to 5-0 on the year, 3-0 in the conference, total domination tonight. There is one thing, though, that coach is not going to be happy with, all the penalties.
Yeah, that was the key, and he'll probably, talk about the team because, they just self-destructed at times, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just holding penalties, personal foul penalties, movement penalties, so no coach will be happy about that. So, but they played well, and they did the things they had to do and made plays and got turnovers. That was the key. That was the key, that they got 4 or 5 turnovers and a great field position, and they scored on them. So that's how you win high school football games.
Exactly. It's why we wait for Coach Charlie Gunsel. I've just been reminded of another of my longtime Badger jokes, as we got a moth here in the in the press box right here, and it's on our computer. And it reminds me, a guy goes to see his doctor. He says, "Doc, you got to help me. I think I'm a moth. What can I do?" The doctor says, "You don't need to see me. You need to go see a psychiatrist." The man sees, "I was on my way to see one, Doc, but I saw that your light was on."
Wow. I'm not. We better get Coach Gunsel up here as fast as possible and get back to Ludington, because that's scoop. You got to come up with some new ones. Come on.
Yeah, you didn't like
you're
that?
gonna lose. You're gonna lose subscribers. My Lord, you just got to 1,000. You're gonna lose some.
Big ship, big ship, more fun.
Jeez.
Coach Gunsel's making his way up here. Again, a big thank you to all of our awesome sponsors: Smith and Eddy Insurance, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Lundquist Furniture, Indian Summer Co-op, House of Flavors Manufacturing, as well as Benedict's Auto Center, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance Group, Urca Auto Center, North Star Chiropractic, and Dr. Jacob Singh. Also, Team Jamie Loney Real Estate, 5-Star Real Estate, let me make it that way, Bob's Roofing Company, Lens Balder Insurance, and Ludington Chiropractic, and Dr. Mark Yeck. Ludington 49, Montague nothing. As week 5 of the MHSAA season was with us tonight. And Coach Charlie Gunsel coming through the door right now, and he's got to be, you talk about him being out of breath the last few weeks coming up the steps at Oriole Field. He's got a lot longer distance to go tonight here at Montague. Hey, I was out of breath a couple times. I come up after getting the starting lineup. You need a sec, Coach?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, hey, your team moves to 5-0. Another dominating performance. They defeat the Montague Wildcats 49-0 here tonight. 3-0 now in the West Michigan Conference. Lakes, you got to be happy with about everything except Greg Piscadin, our athletic director, who's doing color with me tonight. The one thing you're not going to be happy with, the amount of penalties your team had.
Yeah, it got sloppy. I mean, I don't think we were super sharp in any part of our game tonight. But sometimes that happens. They were ultra aggressive and tempers flare, and we just got to get better at it.
Cam Gunsel, again, 6 touchdowns tonight. He's averaging 6 touchdowns per game. He's got 30 on the season combined, rushing and passing. Mikey Himes continues. The maturation of Mikey Himes continues. But that defense of yours, a 3rd straight shutout.
And that's probably the thing I'm most proud of is we are flying to the ball defensively right now. We're a real handful. And you know what Montague does, takes discipline to stop it. And I felt like for most of the night, we were incredibly disciplined, and we did what we were supposed to do.
You could see what the Wildcats were doing right off the bat. They won the coin toss. They elected to receive. They wanted to slow the pace of this game down. And that first drive was a pretty impressive drive by them.
Yeah, their whole point, I think, was to not let us be on offense. And so they were really successful early on. We had the ball 3 times in the first half, scored 3 touchdowns. But, you know, they really limited our possessions. So kudos to them for that game plan because it worked, you know, because they weren't stopping us, but it was taking us a long time to score. And they were grinding out long drives, and we were bending and not breaking.
That's why there was only 21 points put up in the first half. Your team led 21-0, but just a good all-around game by your boys. Messiah Himes, he really is a ball hawk. His 4th interception, he leads your team, and he took it back for 75 yards for a touchdown.
And I'm so happy for Cy because he does all the dirty stuff for us. On offense, he's a lead blocker on most of our plays. He doesn't get a ton of touches offensively, although he could. But, man, to have him pick that off and return it was so cool for him, and he had the biggest smile on his face. So just really happy. Like I said, the penalties and just there wasn't really no flow to the football game. I mean, it is what it is. But to go on the road in the West Michigan Conference and beat somebody, I think that speaks volumes of where we stand right now.
And you get arch rival Manistee next week. It'll be their homecoming on their field. Last year's game was an absolute classic, a thriller. Ludington pulled it out at the very end on a 2-point conversion by Cam Gunsel, 39-38. And you know that Manistee would love nothing more than to upset the Ludington Orioles.
Oh, for sure. You know, it's going to be a great game. We're going to go up there. It's a rivalry. It's a conference game, and it's going to, you know, we're going to have to play better than we did tonight. I mean, we just weren't very sharp. You know, we scored on a lot of big plays, and we did a lot of things in the big play game, but we've got to sharpen up in a lot of different areas.
One last thing, Coach, and then we'll let you go. That offensive line of yours, I just haven't been I've heaped praise on them all year, and much deserved. They are something else. The time that they give Cam back in the pocket, what a cohesive unit.
Yeah, and Montague was bringing a ton of A-gap pressure early on, and I thought we held up to it for the most part. I don't know what our percentages were throwing the ball, but they do a great job. We didn't run the ball worth a dang tonight. I know we didn't. I doubt we got to 100 yards, but they gave us time to throw the ball because basically we abandoned the run fairly early just because we were having a hard time, creating seams. So, but yeah, they're a great group, and it makes it fun to play quarterback.
One last thing, I fibbed you. One more thing.
Sure.
Taj Williams had a huge game tonight.
Yeah, and that needed to happen. He deserves those touches, and when he gets the ball, he makes great things happen. He's had a really good year for us, and he comes to practice every day. He works hard. All those guys, there's no, they're not envious of each other. 1 week Kyle can have a big game, then Taj can have a big game, and then, it goes to somebody else. So, every week it's somebody different, and that makes it really nice when it's not just Cam or one or two guys. We feel like we have 6 guys that can, be effective, with the ball in their hands.
Well, Coach, you can take your time going down the steps.
Oh, my gosh, it's going to be easier than coming up here, I'll tell you that. Holy smokes.
Enjoy the weekend. Have a happy ride back to Ludington.
I will. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. We'll see you next Friday at Manistee. That's Coach Charlie Gunsel. His team wins 49-0 tonight, and they moved to 5-0 on the year. They are now 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference. Again, make sure you check out the Orioles Sports Network page later this evening. Again, we'll have the scoring summary up there. We'll have the Coach Gunsel will get us. If he gets me the stats, as soon as I get those stats, they'll be put up there. His little synopsis, and we'll also have the area scores of interest. And with that said, for our executive producer, our executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, for my broadcast partner tonight doing the color commentary, the Ludington High School athletic director Greg Piscadna, as well as my technical engineer tonight, Nick Wysong, and our cameraman tonight, Jackson Jenner. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Montague High School. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 49, the Montague Wildcats nothing. Good night, Oriole fans, and have a great weekend.